Good evening and welcome into the Mount Pleasant High School Gymnasium. Is this gym called anything? W.C. Johnson?
Yeah.
W.C.
WC, this is 5.
W.C.
WC. This is 5 right here.
All right, so
Check. Check 1 2. Can you hear me?
good evening and welcome into the W.C. Johnson Gymnasium in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee tonight. Good evening and welcome into the W.C. Johnson Gymnasium in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. I am Drake Colley along with Peyton Calvert, and we are coming to you live, and that is no jive.
That's right, Drake.
No lie. We are live, and we're going to bring you the Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week, brought to you by Maury County Public Schools, WKOM 101.7. As the Summertown Eagles travel just a little north across the Lawrence County line into Maury County to play the Mount Pleasant Tigers in Mount Pleasant tonight. And Peyton, these two schools know each other very well.
Yeah.
They have a very long history of playing each other, and they should. They're only, they're not even a 15-minute drive from each other. So
it's the battle of the border.
It makes sense.
It's the battle of the border.
It is a border war between North Lawrence County and Southern Maury County, and we could not be more excited to bring you folks these two games tonight. This is what we call the tip-off show. The Maury County Public Schools have their game of the week during football season. There's a kickoff show or a game day show. Well, this is the Maury County Public Schools tip-off show because in basketball, we tip the ball off, we don't kick it off.
That is correct.
So let's change it up a little bit, call it correctly what it is. And we want to welcome everyone tuning in to the tip-off show here. And we're about half hour before tip-off of the girls' game between the Summertown Lady Eagles and the Lady Tigers of Mount Pleasant. And Peyton, these are kind of two teams going opposite directions. I mean, At this point in the season, it's a new year. It's mid-January. You're, as a coach and as a team, you kind of should know, have an idea of who you are identity-wise and which way you're heading. And unfortunately, for the Lady Tigers of Mount Pleasant, they're not heading the same direction as the Lady Eagles are from Summertown.
Well, that's right. I mean, Drake, but you got to look at the roster. I mean, there's only 8 players on this Lady Tigers team. So, I mean, they're a small team. They've got 3 seniors here. Like you said, you should know your identity. And, it's hard to find an identity when you're young. I mean, not a lot of players, not a lot of depth. And there's a first-year head coach here, so
and there are a few passes that we can give Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers here, and that is the first-year coach, only 8 players on the team. But at some point, Mount Pleasant now, if you look at their football program, their football program has made a complete 180 from, say, 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Where they were 5, 6 years ago?
Right.
Now they are playing terrific winning football. Their boys team is actually, basketball-wise, they're 11 and, let's see what they're 11-3 on the year.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's right.
I mean, turning the program around is possible.
Absolutely, especially when you're here at Mount Pleasant with all the athletes. This is great school, great facility, great community, and they love their sports. So
yeah, and I tell you what, the red, white, and blue is everywhere in this gymnasium. We're looking around here. The floor is in beautiful shape. Everything has got what looks to me like a new coat of paint on it, but it's shined up, and we're going to have live basketball coming to you tonight. If you can't make it down here to Mount Pleasant High School, just pull up a chair, make you a sandwich, grab you something to eat, order something to eat, and kick back and listen to the live coverage that Peyton Calvert and I are going to bring to you. It's going to be a fun night, and I'll tell you what, these kids being in such close proximity to each other, kids growing up in Mount Pleasant and growing up in Summertown, I guarantee you a lot of them know each other from a very young age.
That's right, Drake. You know, down the road, like we said, they probably played a little bit of Pop Warner together, you know, middle school.
Rec ball.
Rec
who knows?
ball. Yeah.
Who knows?
Well,
and think about Summertown High School, and anybody that knows any history of Summertown High School knows that, you know, I tell you what, Summertown is all about their high school athletics. I mean, anywhere from softball to baseball. They now have a football team, which they did not have. I don't know. They've had their football program for how long now? Maybe
what,
5-6 years?
6 years, yeah. Not a very old football program.
And the thing about Summertown, they beat Lawrence County in football this past year.
They did, Drake.
So what does that tell the folks listening out there? For Summertown, a 2A school, to play the big dog of the county, the Lawrence County Wildcats, in football and beat them, and they've got a fledgling program that's only been around 5 or 6 years.
Yeah,
it's a head scratcher. I know the people down in Lawrence County at Lawrence County High School weren't very happy about that.
No.
And I can tell you this, the people of Summertown and the community of Summertown, Tennessee, were ecstatic about it.
Oh, absolutely, Drake.
And there's going to be 365 days before they allow the people of Lawrence County and Lawrence County High School to forget about that.
That's right.
Until they can redeem themselves. Now, and I know that's football, this is basketball, but what I'm trying to do is paint a picture of just how important high school athletics are, and the people in Maury County Public School Systems realize that too.
Yeah.
Of how important sports are to a community, to a high school, and we're talking about unit schools from Santa Fe to Hampshire to Culleoka, how important the athletics are to those schools, and then the bigger schools within Columbia, Mount Pleasant, and Spring Hill High, Columbia Central High, you name it. The people at the downtown office understand that investing in your high school sports is investing in your community, in your school, and just the well-being of the student that goes to school at one of the Maury County Public Schools.
Yeah, that's right, Drake. I couldn't have said it better myself. You know, I mean, that it trickles down to academics as well. Like you said, the well-being of the school and the morale, you know, makes you want to go to school, gets you excited about being with your friends, and
it makes you proud to be a E.A. Cox Cougar. It makes you proud to be a Santa Fe Wildcat.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, I do want to make sure I get the nicknames right. But and in the same breath, Maury County Public School Systems also realize as many people that are moving here to Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
So if you and your family are living somewhere else and you're making the move and you want to get a job in Tennessee, just want to live in Middle Tennessee, want to be part of the community of a community in South Central Middle Tennessee, and you move to the Maury County area and you go to look at a school, probably 90%, if they bring their kids are going to take a quick tour of the school, and then if there's a sporting event going on somewhere, whether it be baseball, softball, basketball, football, whatever the deal is, those kids are going to be interested, and those parents are going to be interested in going to that event and seeing what exactly goes on during those type of athletic events within that school. And the people of Maury County Public School Systems know that.
Right.
So what are they going to do? They're going to take their kids to the football game. They're going to take their kids to the basketball game. And that can be a big determining factor on whether they move to Maury County or not, attend a public school or not.
That's right.
You know, the experience that they have through athletics at this whatever school it is they're touring or looking at.
Yeah.
So we're super excited to bring you this game tonight. Like I said, we have Summertown Lady Eagles and the Eagles high school basketball as they host Mount Pleasant Tigers. And we're going to see what happens. The ladies' game, we're not promising you a super close game, but it will be competitive. Now the boys' game, a little different story, as we have the Mount Pleasant boys with an 11-3 record coached by Coach Steve Crowder, and then we have Summertown with a 12-4. So we've got two teams with 23 wins and 7 losses between them. So that should be a pretty competitive game. We're looking forward to bringing it to you. And we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back after these messages. Hopefully have a coach or two, might have a dignitary on. You guys don't go anywhere. Make a little popcorn, fix you something to drink, make a little sandwich, whatever you want to do. We're going to come back, and we're going to have some basketball for you when we get back.
Heck yeah.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed. Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Don Pepe's, best Mexican food and margaritas in town. Fresh from scratch and served sizzling at your table. We welcome everyone, including large parties up to 60 people. Private room, outdoor patio, full bar, fresh guac at your table. Come enjoy a taste of Mexico. Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. 2 locations to serve you. 1202 South James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia and 1203 Murfreesboro Road in Franklin. Don Pepe's, the new taste of Mexican food.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street in Columbia. All fresh American food. We hand pat our patties daily so you can enjoy the best burgers in town. Come enjoy anything from our outdoor patio to a burger paired with a cold beer to a Reuben or even our ice cream floats and everything in between. Voted Muletown's best burgers, that's Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street. Bypass Deli, serving Columbia since 1966.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
And welcome back into the Maury County Public Schools game day show.
The tip-off show.
The tip-off show. I like that. I like the tip-off show.
Yeah, no, I like it.
The Maury County School tip-off show, because you know what? In basketball, Peyton, we tip the ball off. We don't kick it off. But welcome in. This is the game day show, and our first one of the year, of the new year, our first one of this season.
Yes, sir.
Because we just ended football not long ago, took a little break over the holidays, and now we're back in to bring you a Maury County Public School matchup each week, normally on Friday.
Yes, sir.
There might be a little bit of a scheduling conflict here and there, but we're going to try to bring it to you on Friday. And tonight's matchup is the Summertown Lady Eagles, and the Summertown Eagles will be coming to you into Mount Pleasant at W.C. Johnson Gymnasium to take on the Mount Pleasant Tigers. Our first game is ladies. I've always been taught that ladies go first.
That's it.
So the ladies are going to play each other first, and these two programs are kind of going in opposite direction. Head coach Eli Barnwell of the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers they have a record right now of 2-13 as they look to get on the winning side of things. And all it takes is determination and hard work, and hopefully
and the shots to fall.
And the shots to fall. Yeah, you got to have those shots fall. While Summertown, on the other hand, the other end of the spectrum, they're 15-1.
They have a dominant
for head coach Jeremy Jean. And I tell you, it's going to be a true task tonight for the Lady Tigers. And every now and then the Summertown High School, they have those teams that head and go to the state tournament, compete in the Glass House. And we've just been joined by Maury County Public Schools Athletic Director Chris Pointer. And Chris knows that they live and breathe high school athletics down there in Summertown, in that community.
No, I mean, absolutely. I mean, it kind of something to kind of marvel at some of the stuff that they do, especially, starting with their youth programs and working all the way up. I mean, it's almost like there's just a full commitment in totality with, sports in Summertown. And I've really kind of, studied them from afar and really tried to implement a lot of those things that you kind of see. And we talk about it amongst ourselves as athletic directors. Coaches talk about it as well, especially when it comes down to, like, fundamentally the development stuff. I mean, in almost every sport, they just committed. Kids are staying together from the time that they're 6 all the way through high school, and that's a pretty fascinating thing. And it's shown basically on how competitive that they've been able to be and compete and go to the Glass House year after year after year, not just in one sport. I mean, they're going in multiple sports.
Baseball, softball, basketball,
volleyball, tennis, whatever.
And right before you got here, Chris, I was telling the listeners that they just started their football program 5 or 6 years ago.
Right.
And they've already beat the big dogs in the county, the Lawrence County Wildcats, last season.
Right. Yes.
And it's just kind of hard to believe that a community that small is that good with their high school athletics.
I think it starts with being committed to community. I think once you're committed to community, when you talk about Maury County, and you talk about, like, kids kind of in that heyday, and you look at championship teams, and we're located right behind banners in Mount Pleasant, and you listen to the stories about Central playing Mount Pleasant and how packed it was, and it was standing room only. I've had these conversations with my fathers, and these were in the 80s. I mean, this was in 70s and 80s. And really, you had kids who were committed to their community in Columbia and kids who were committed to their communities in Mount Pleasant, and it really meant something to them. And so when they got out there, we may have went to church together, we may be cousins, we may be family members, but I am committed to this community, and that's a big deal, to be committed to your community. And Summertown has been able to do that. You see it with Loretta as well down in that particular part of the world. And I think for us, that's where we gotta start. I think we gotta continue to push and promote community. We gotta continue to do the work that we're doing on all of our athletic facilities. Continue to make sure we're getting in quality coaches who are really working with these kids, and coaches who are committed for the long haul and who are committed to the development of the student athlete. middle school all the way up. And then just focusing on that community piece again. I'll say it again. Getting back to community, that's what packs these gymnasiums out. That's what packs these areas out. One area that we see it in particular in a big way is in Summertown. In Santa Fe.
Yeah.
You think about Santa Fe and you think about the names that you hear. It may be a different kid, but it's a similar, same last name and same families, and the community continues to come out and support, and they continue to pack that gymnasium. Whether they have a state caliber team or not, the gymnasium typically has that type of energy, and that's just very much so important to success of programs, in my opinion. That just lets you know everybody's all in.
And everybody knows that even high schools cycle through players. Some years you cycle through and you have terrific athletes at whatever sport it is, from softball, baseball, basketball, football, whatever sport it is. And then some years you're down years. Some years you don't have the best players. But like you said, Chris, communities and unit school communities like Santa Fe, like Culleoka, they hang in there. Even during the lean years, you still go to those schools, still go to those basketball games, you still go to those events, and you see the support from those communities around those schools. And that's what keeps things going. That's what keeps sports going. And I think you hit it on the head also. The development of younger players is very important. Getting these kids, some of these schools around us, some of these counties, Wayne County, Lawrence County, some of these counties around us, literally these kids are, as soon as they're born, they're handed a softball, a basketball, and those parents and grandparents are already thinking, even though that baby's only been on this earth for a few days, they're already thinking what position that boy or girl are going to play for their local high school.
That's right, Drake.
And I would say, just to add to that community piece, when you started talking about that young age, these individuals, these families are bringing their 2-year-old, their 3-year-old, their 4-year-old, their 5-year-old to the basketball game, to the softball game. And they got events, they got camps, they have all of these things, which really, really gets these kids looking up to, saying, hey, one day that's going to be me.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to, play on that court. One day I'm going to play on that field. And it's ingrained in them.
And the interest that these young kids, and we see them in the stands right now. They're right up there in their parents' lap. The enthusiasm, excitement that their parents generate and these children see, that overflows onto the kids, and the kids take it right up into high school, through grammar school, middle school, and they want to be a part of it too. And it's just a great thing, and Maury County Public Schools is a part of it. And we're going to take our last break before we come back and tip this game off between Summertown and Mount Pleasant, as we are coming to you live from W.C. Johnson Gymnasium. I'm Drake, he's Peyton Calvert, and Chris Pointer, and we'll be right back.
Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Maury County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Are you tired of living with neuropathy? If you're living with pain and numbness in your feet, then you understand that most treatments only target the symptoms of your neuropathy. At the Dr. Gill Center, our customized therapies target the underlying causes of neuropathy, promoting healing and helping to restore function. Are you ready to say goodbye to pain and limitations of neuropathy and hello to a brighter, pain-free future? Call 615-794-0800 and ask about our $49 special. Take the first step. Start living pain-free with Dr. Gill Center. Call me painfree.com.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family-owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We are here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Office space available in beautiful downtown Columbia. Kennedy Broadcasting Company, WKRM and WKOM, has 3 offices for rent in its downtown building. Each office is approximately 18 by 18, and each includes a closet-type storage area. Included are utilities, Wi-Fi, and communal break area. Contact Station Manager Clayton Harris at 931-626-3131.
Do you want to be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you want to taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. All right, Columbus Avenue.
Good afternoon and welcome to W.C. Johnson Gymnasium, home of the Mount Pleasant Tigers and Lady Tigers, here for Maury County Public School Game of the Week. I'm Peyton Calvert, joined alongside Drake Colley and Maury County Public Schools Athletic Director, as there is about 2 minutes before tip-off. How are you guys doing tonight?
Everything's good. Everything's good. Looking forward to this matchup between Summertown and Mount Pleasant. Always competitive, and like we said, Chris, these two schools are close enough together where these athletes are probably pretty familiar with each other.
It's right down the street. Yes, sir. Mount Pleasant and Summertown are right down the street from each other.
Yeah.
Having a little technical
difficulties. I would say 10 miles apart, Chris. They've known each other from a very young age, so there's no secrets about how well Summertown has been playing. They're 15 and 1.
Yeah, I'm sure there's been a lot of frequent traveling between Mount Pleasant and Summertown over the years, and a lot of familiarity, a lot of kinfolks, a lot of everything. So yeah, Mount Pleasant and Summertown goes back. It's as old as the age of basketball, for that matter. Yeah. Since the two teams had basketball, they've been playing against each other. So no secrets, no surprises. Everybody's familiar with each other. And
well, more than likely, these will be one of these games, Chris, and Peyton, where everybody's gonna get to play a lot. Everybody on the whole bench for both teams. We'll get plenty of playing time in tonight. Coach Eli Barnwell from Mount Pleasant will probably he started out with his 8 players, so more than likely a lot of them get a lot of playing time anyway. And then Coach Jeremy Jean for Summertown with their team at 15-1. There are probably a lot of third, even fourth-string players that don't see a lot of playing time, but probably will get some tonight.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, don't go anywhere, folks. Tip-off is next. We'll be back after the national anthem.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price, along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
And welcome back in to W.C. Johnson Gymnasium, where we're about to announce the starting lineups for the Summertown Eagles and the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers. Starting for the Summertown Lady Eagles, Ella Busby, Abby Schaefer, Gabby Long, Riley Blackwood, and Hannah Jones. Starting for the Lady Tigers of Mount Pleasant, number 42, Sadie Sandrell, number 24, Addison Sensat, number 12, Zarina Jones, number 33, Tia Webster, and number 23, Ashley Turner. The Lady Eagles has number 10, Abby Schaefer, to jump center against number 23, Ashley Turner, as we are about to tip things off tonight here in W.C. Johnson Gymnasium. Thank you for joining us, as this is Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week. Here's the tip, controlled by Summertown Lady Eagles. Number 3 has it, gives it off in the corner, back up top. Swings it back over to the corner. Tray ball's up, no good. Battled for and won by Summertown. Here's the shot from 3, and it's good. Number 3, Ella Busby with the 3. Summertown applying full court pressure. Mount Pleasant has the count on them, has to get it across half court, and they do. Drives, looks inside, stolen away by the Summertown Lady Eagles. Coming up the floor is the Lady Eagles, gives it off in the corner.
Yeah, what we plan on seeing a lot tonight is Summertown pushing the ball, moving the ball around on the outside of the perimeter, looking for the open three-ball shot. Once the defense collapses and goes out to the three-point shooter, then they look to dump the ball inside to their bigger players.
That's right.
Pretty simple offense.
Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers had to force the turnover, and Ashley Turner works the ball around the perimeter, drives inside, shot up, no good, rebounded. Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles have the ball, top of the key, looking, makes the pass. Gabby Long looking, surveying the floor, kicks it to the corner, open three, that shot is good.
Well, you can tell right away with good outside perimeter ball movement and solid three-point shooting why the Lady Eagles of Summertown are 15-1 as they steal the ball and put it up after the full court pressure, put it up and in. Now lead 8-0.
Wow, they got off to a quick start late. Summertown Lady Eagles did. As they would score their 10th point of the night. Mount Pleasant has the ball in the front court. That's Zarina Jones dribbling around, handoff. That ball is tipped away, recovered by Mount Pleasant. Ashley Turner running the point guard with a lot of pressure, gives it off in the corner to number 12, Zarina Jones. Dribbles inside, passes back out to on the wing, Zarina Jones. Drives in, double teamed. The ball slapped away, and she throws it away to a Lady Eagle who goes coast to coast, but misses the layup, back up, and good.
Yeah, little back over her head scoop shot after she missed the initial layup, but she recovers and puts the ball back in.
As Summertown applies full court pressure.
Good job of Summertown breaking that full court press.
That's right. Turner with the ball. Kicks it inside. Looked like it was kicked, and late whistle.
He got it. Good call by the official. She kicked the ball away.
So Summertown went on a quick 12-0 run. They're making a substitution. Number 13 checks into the game. Ella Lee Mason for the Lady Eagles as Mount Pleasant inbounds the ball on the sideline. And it's tipped up and recovered by Summertown Lady Eagles. Summertown running the break, gets it up in the corner, kicks back to the wing for three, it's good. Ella Busby with the tray.
Yeah, you can tell right off the bat, Summertown's offense, Lady Eagles offense is predicated on the three-point shot. Good, solid full court pressure, just turned over the ball, caused another turnover. And out to a 17-0 quick lead with just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering when Coach Barnwell was going to call a timeout and just try to make some sort of adjustment, or, obviously try to position themselves or position the players just to try to get a rhythm and get some points on the board.
So Coach Barnwell needs a timeout. We'll be back after the timeout.
Hello, my name is Zach Maddox. I'm a proud third-generation owner-operator of Columbia Paint and Wall Cover, founded by my grandfather, Ralph Maddox, in 1946. We offer a variety of paint and wall covering products, but our passion is customer service. We can offer many personalized services and can come out to your house or business if needed.
Come visit us at our Columbia location or our new Spring Hill location behind Church of the City, or visit us online at paintcolumbia.com.
Welcome back. Early on in the first quarter, Summertown Lady Eagles smothering the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers as they're up 17-0 and still full court pressing as the Lady Tigers throw the ball away on the inbound.
Yep. And to make things worse, it just gives Summertown the ball right underneath their own goal.
That's right, Drake.
Goes from. So Summertown using a 2-3 zone.
Summertown shot up, good.
which normally invites the outside shot, but I don't know against the Lady Eagles if you want to invite the outside shot or not.
Mount Pleasant crosses half court. They're in the front court. Ashley Turner with the ball, tries to go inside. That ball's tipped away and recovered by Mount Pleasant. And there is a foul called on the floor. Got a little handsy, did the Lady Eagles. So Mount Pleasant will inbound the ball from the sideline. That foul was called on number 3.
Maybe, hopefully Mount Pleasant can get into some type of motion offense where they can generate an outside shot.
Or just turn the ball over.
Just an outside open shot at the goal would be great at this point for the Lady Tigers.
Lady Eagles working the ball around the perimeter. That's Gabby Long, kicks it to the elbow. That shot is no good. Rebounded by Mount Pleasant. Has a lot of pressure.
There you go. She dribbles it to half court. Needs to move the ball. Get it out of the corner.
Sadie Sandrell double teamed. Shot is up for the Lady Tigers, and it's no good. Summertown with it the other way on the fast break. Kicks it to the wing. That 3 is no good, but the second chance points go for the Lady Eagles.
I mean, one thing we're going to have to do is, we're just going to have to be aggressive. Even if they're, overpowering us just with the scoring, we got to do basic stuff, box out. We got to rebound. We got to push the ball up the floor. Got to be aggressive.
As the ball is tied up, and arrow points towards Mount Pleasant. 22-2, 22-0.
I was about to say, when did they score the 2 points?
The Lady Eagles lead.
They had a layup right there. Let's hope we get on the board right here.
Summertown still in the full court pressure. The ball is knocked away and stolen. And we've got a foul called on the floor.
On Mount Pleasant.
That foul goes on Ashley Turner, her first, team first, as the Lady Eagles will inbound the ball from the sideline under their basket. Lady Eagles corner 3, that shot's up and no good. Bricks around, ball's tapped away and recovered by the Lady Eagles of Summertown. Summertown moving the ball around the perimeter. Kicks it inside. That ball goes out of bounds. Mount Pleasant takes possession.
Yeah, right there, Gabby Long for the Lady Eagles tried to feed underneath the basket to her teammate, and it just slipped out of her hands, went out of bounds, and Mount Pleasant has the ball as they're trying to break the full court press.
Having a very hard time doing so, but they crossed the timeline there.
And I'm a little shocked that they still have the press on, to be honest.
Ashley Turner.
There we go.
Scores the first points of the night for the Lady Tigers. Ashley Turner on a layup. Summertown moving down the floor quickly. That's Gabby Long. Kicks it to the corner, under the basket. Back out for 3, and it's good.
Beautiful follow through by Gabby Long right there. I'm sure her father more than likely is Wes, if I'm just guessing. And has worked with her for many, many hours in the gym and driveway or wherever a goal they've put up a goal.
She's got a nice shot.
Yeah, she's got a beautiful follow through, good rotation on the ball, and just nailed that last 3 for the Lady Eagles.
Lady Eagles up 25-2 late in the first quarter. Mount Pleasant has possession of the basketball. Looks inside, tapped away, stolen by the Lady Eagles.
Got to get back up.
And the Lady Eagles throw the ball away. They say it's off a Mount Pleasant defender.
I think Ashley Turner, number 23, reached in and kind of
tapped the ball.
Knocked that ball out of her hands as she was trying to pass to her teammate.
Lady Eagles inbound the ball. In the corner, shots up, no good. Rolls around the rim, controlled by Mount Pleasant.
There you go. Good solid rebound by Mount Pleasant. Addison Sinsat pulled down that rebound as Ashley Turner sets up the offense.
Ball's in the corner. Mount Pleasant working it around the perimeter, drives, shot, fouled on the floor. Was it before the shot? No shot.
No shot. It's going to be underneath. It's going on the side. Mount Pleasant's going to need to move to the ball. Whoever has the ball, the other players on the team need to flash towards the ball, get open, try to receive a pass, and get a little closer to the goal to get a more high percentage shot away.
23 ticks on the clock. Mount Pleasant has the ball in their front court. Working it around the perimeter is Sinsat. Ball's thrown away, tipped, but off of a Eagles defender. Lady Eagles defender, so Mount Pleasant will inbound the ball. Ashley Turner drives in, and that ball's ripped away by a Lady Eagle as they march up the floor. 8 seconds left on the clock. Ball's passed inside, thrown up, no good. Second attempt, no good. Mount Pleasant not going to do anything. Give the ball to the ref, and that's going to end the first quarter, where the Lady Tigers are down 25-2 against the Summertown Lady Eagles. We'll be back after this break.
Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street in Columbia. All fresh American food. We hand pat our patties daily so you can enjoy the best burgers in town. Come enjoy anything from our outdoor patio to a burger paired with a cold beer to a Reuben or even our ice cream floats and everything in between. Voted Muletown's best burgers, that's Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street. Bypass Deli, serving Columbia since 1966.
Welcome back into W.C. Johnson Gymnasium. Tonight's site for the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers and the Lady Eagles basketball game. Murray County Public School Game of the Week, where the Lady Eagles of Summertown got off to a hot start and lead the game 25-2 as they have the ball in the front court under the basket. Good ball movement. The layup is good.
Really nice pass by Hannah Jones under the goal to feed her teammate for the wide open layup on the right-hand side.
Mount Pleasant has it. Foul called on Lady Eagles. It's going to be on number 20, Gabby Long, her first foul of the game. Mount Pleasant will inbound under their basket. Ball tipped away, recovered by Mount Pleasant, working it around the perimeter. Ashley Turner being guarded tightly. She's got the count on her, dumps it inside, and there's an air ball.
Tina Webster got a good pass, 3 feet from the rim. She just shot it 2 feet to the right of the rim and didn't draw any iron. Turnover to the Lady Eagles of Summertown.
Lady Eagles have the ball, working it around. Good ball movement. There's Gabby Long. Her shot is up. Swish. As Summertown extends the lead 30-2 over the Lady Tigers early in the second quarter. Ashley Turner with the ball. There's a pick. Picks up her dribble. Swings it to the right.
Summertown in a man-to-man defense, extending their defense outside the perimeter, making it hard for these Lady Tigers to settle down and get any type of flow offensively and feed the ball inside.
Summertown making wholesale substitutions.
And I'll say it again, I just feel as though that the Mount Pleasant players just need to work harder to try to get open.
Yeah, they're having a tough time for sure, Drake, as they've only scored 1 basket tonight. There is a foul on number 10. That's the second foul committed by the Eagles. Mount Pleasant inbounding.
Abby Schaefer, number 10 for Summertown, guilty of the foul.
And that ball's ripped away and good.
Number 22, excuse me, yes. Number 22 for Summertown drives the lane and puts it up and in.
Tess Long on the basket. Ashley Turner working on her defender. Gets stuck, kicks it back up top of the key. Sinsat drives, ball's ripped away, it's on the ground. There's a scuffle and jump ball. Arrow goes to Mount Pleasant.
Glad to see number 22 for Summertown get up. The Mount Pleasant player fell on top of her.
Mount Pleasant to inbound.
In that loose ball scuffle, but she seems to be
doing okay. Foul called.
Then it looks like they're going to get the Mount Pleasant player on the backside of that pass. Came over the top of the Summertown player on that errant pass. So they'll be coming Summertown's way. Summertown's into the court.
Tia Webster picks up the foul for the Lady Tigers.
Sadie Sandrell comes back into the game, number 42 for the Lady Tigers.
Ella Busby has the ball, kicks it to the corner. Skip pass across the floor, inside, great ball movement, back out, thinks about a shot, dribbles in, takes the 15-footer front end and rim and out. Rebound Mount Pleasant.
Coach Gene has Mount Pleasant playing, looks like a 1-2-2 zone. Against this type of shooting offense, you almost want to think about going maybe a 3-2.
That's right, as Sadie Sandrell knocks down the putback layup for the Lady Tigers. Score is 32-4 with 5:25 to go in the second quarter. Summertown with the basketball. Working it around the perimeter is the Lady Eagles. Ella Busby took a three. It was rebounded and put back
position.
up.
Busby has good size. She had great position right there. She just got the missed three-point shot. Strong rebounded it, put it right back up and in.
A steal by the Lady Eagles as it's tapped away. Basketball will stay with Summertown. Great hustle on the play
by number 12,
Zarina Jones, saving a layup. Summertown inbound three, shot clanks around the rim, no good. Webster tied up under the basket. It's going to be a jump ball. Summertown possession arrow.
Yeah, both 33s came down with that ball. They tied it up. Hannah Jones and Tia Webster. The possession arrow is pointing in favor of the Lady Eagles.
Three ball, no good. Tapped around under the basket. Rebound Lady Eagles as they skip it across the floor and try to set up their offense. Here's a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Eagles. Great ball movement here. Shots up, good. Nothing but net.
Number 20, Gabby Long again. I might even think about putting a boxing one on her. Just put in your best defensive player. Just follow her everywhere on the court on the offensive end.
Just triple team her.
Well, you can't really give up that many players, but you could box in one. If you want to play a zone, put four in the box in the zone, and then have one player face guard her on the offensive end and just give her some resistance defensively, because she's going to kill you if she's left wide open.
Mount Pleasant shooting 2 free throws after Sadie Sandrell was fouled under the basket. Her first one's up and no good. Second shot up and hits the side of the backboard. Summertown basketball.
That's a violation. You've got to draw. You've got to hit the iron from the free throw lane. From a free throw, you've got to draw iron, or it goes over to the other team automatically.
That's right. Ella Busby running the point. Kicks it inside, back outside. That shot is no good, but tapped around, and Summertown will regain possession. Shot from the elbow, no good. Tia Webster brings down the rebound, and Mount Pleasant has the ball going the other way. Score is 37-4, all Lady Eagles. Shot by Jones, no good. Rebound Summertown. They work the ball. Wide open in the corner is long. No good. Rebound Mount Pleasant.
Nice rebound by number 33, Tia Webster, right there on the inside. Reached up, strong rebound, snatched the ball away. Good play by Tia Webster.
Turner turns the ball over. Summertown down the other end. Layup up and good. That's Abby Schaefer.
Yeah, it's the Abby and Gabby show so far for the Lady Eagles, as Gabby Long and Abby Schaefer are both putting on an offensive show here.
That they are, Drake. 3-ball, Turner, no good. Rebound chased, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Turner as Clarissa McFarland was unable to track that ball down and save it.
Addison Stewart for the Lady Tigers is back in the game. Excuse me, Addison Sinsat.
Ella Busby runs point, kicks it off to the corner. The drive by Long, missed the layup, no good. We got to travel. Mount Pleasant basketball. That could have been a jump ball, Drake.
Yeah, it was close, but I think she had, the Summertown player had possession of the ball as she went to the floor. And when she touched the floor, automatic travel.
Okay. Zarina Jones has the basketball crossing half court. Kicks it to the corner to McFarland. McFarland being trapped, dribbles through it, goes up for the layup, no good. Rebound, Webster, put back.
Oh, just rolled out.
Rolled out, in and out again. As the Lady Tigers could not convert on the layup.
No, that was point blank range. She just made a good shot. It just caught a little iron and rolled around and came out, but they do maintain possession of the ball. Yeah, that was a travel. I'm not sure. Well,
no, there was no signal.
I'm 99% sure that was a travel.
It looked to me like a travel. As Mount Pleasant,
I'll leave 1% open for the official, but I'm gonna say he meant to give the traveling signal on that as she stumbled with the ball.
Long from the wing, her shot is up and butter.
Gabby Long.
Another tray. As the Lady Eagles are pouring it on the Lady Tigers, 42-4. McFarland with a 3, hits nothing. Tapped around, rebound, Summertown. Summertown working the ball around. Gabby Long in the corner. Top of the key 3. In and out, no good. Gabby Long fights for the rebound, saves it. And Summertown retains possession. Three ball up, no good. Battled for Summertown, still with the basketball. Kicks it over to Long. Long drives, dumps it over for the layup, and it's good.
Yeah, number 13, Mason, just standing right there on the left-hand side as Long drove to the bucket and then just underhand dished it off to Mason for an easy layup.
Mount Pleasant throws the ball away. Here comes the Lady Eagles. Down the floor to the corner. Shots up. No good. Fought for. And Summertown comes up with it. Back out. Takes it to the corner. Gabby Long. Long from long distance. Bang!
There you are. Very similar to her father when he was playing for Summertown. As soon as her dad walked in the gym, he felt he was in range.
Yeah. That was from a different area code as the Tigers are charged with walking there. McFarland took too many steps and will give the ball back to the Lady Eagles with 20 ticks on the clock as they are dominating the Lady Tigers 47-4. Ella Busby running the point. Kicks it over to Long in the corner. Being guarded. Open 3, passes up on it, drives the lane, comes back out.
5 seconds.
The 3 ball by Busby off the back iron and out, tipped around, shot at the buzzer, no good. Wow. So at halftime, the Lady Tigers being dismantled 47-4 by the Summertown Eagles.
And I really don't think that's much of a surprise to anybody listening to the show. I mean, 2 programs that are on two different ends of the spectrum as far as winning and losing. So it's 47-4 at halftime. 10 minutes. We're gonna
take a quick break and be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to 101.7 WKOM, Maury County Public School Game of the Week, here at halftime.
This is David Usselton with Usselton Automotive, located in Columbia, Tennessee. We service all foreign and domestic vehicles. We take pride in our work, and we don't cut corners. We offer a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty and loan our cars with almost every repair. We are located at 1201 South High Street in Columbia, Tennessee. You can reach us at 931-215-1765 or find more information at usseltons.com.
Don Pepe's, best Mexican food and margaritas in town. Fresh from scratch and served sizzling at your table. We welcome everyone, including large parties up to 60 people. Private room, outdoor patio, full bar, fresh guac at your table. Come enjoy a taste of Mexico. Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. 2 locations to serve you. 1202 South James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia and 1203 Murfreesboro Road in Franklin. Don Pepe's, the new taste of Mexican food.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street in Columbia. All fresh American food. We hand pat our patties daily so you can enjoy the best burgers in town. Come enjoy anything from our outdoor patio to a burger paired with a cold beer to a Reuben or even our ice cream floats and everything in between. Voted Muletown's best burgers, that's Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street. Bypass Deli, serving Columbia since 1966.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations. Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
And welcome back to W.C. Johnson Gymnasium in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week as the Summertown High School visits Mount Pleasant High School right here on the campus of Mount Pleasant High School. And right now we have the pleasure of talking to the Mount Pleasant boys head coach, Steve Crowder. Good evening, Coach Crowder. We'll get his mic on. Make sure his mic is there. There we go. See if we get you. How about that? Yeah. Is that any better? Coach, you brought two players with you. Senior Micah Dale
Hello.
And Mr. Brian Benderman. How you fellas doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome to the show. This is the Maury County Public School Game Day. We go around the county and highlight one public school game a week. And tonight, you guys are on the floor, and you guys have a big task in front of you. It's not far, just south from here, the Summertown High School Eagles come in here, and they have about the same record as you guys. Coach Crowder, what are we going to see from your team tonight? What do you expect to see from your team tonight against the Eagles?
Well, hopefully we play better than we did the last game.
There you go.
Hopefully we play better than the last game. Can you hear me?
Yeah, is he on? Make sure. Well, we're going to make sure that your mic is working, Steve. So I'm having a hard time hearing you. If you want to borrow one of the players right there, we want to make sure that everybody out there can hear you what's going on. So try that on.
How about now?
Oh,
okay.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
And your voice is made for radio.
I don't know about that.
There you go. So what do you expect? What do you expect out of your team, and what do you expect to see out of the Eagles tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to play as hard as we can, like we always do. We're going to hopefully put some pressure on them, and try to get up the court. Try to play a little fast at times, but then also we have to slow it up sometimes and run good stuff. Now they are really good too. I've watched several films of them this week, and so we're just going to go in and play hard and play like we did, like we have been playing. I've got these two seniors here with me, and both of them, both of these kids have stepped to the front this year and have been really good leaders. I'm so proud of them. They play as hard. They stay after. They shoot 200 shots after practice. Just really great leadership this year,
Well, and at this level of basketball, you as a coach now, and if my memory serves me right, this might be your third season?
This is my third year.
Now, I remember when you first got hired, we did another interview on the other end of the court, and it was your first year.
Yeah.
And so, this being your third year, how have things changed since the first year you were hired on here at Mount Pleasant?
Well, after a few years, it always takes 2 or 3 years to develop your system. And you're going to, now the way I've always coached, for all my years I've always coached, it seems like more my style. The players now know exactly what we run. We're a little bit better that way. But anyway, it's been a lot better. The first couple years is tough, even though we did go to the Sweet 16 last year.
Okay. But like you said, you got to get your offense in place, your culture in place. Now, Brian Benderman.
Yes, sir.
You're a senior?
Yes, sir.
Now, Ryan? I'm sorry, it's Ryan with an R.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me about being a senior and you and your buddy Micah right there leading the way and showing it's important for you older guys. It's important for both you. It's important for both you older guys to bring along the younger players. Show them, and if they're clowning around a little bit, you guys, they look to you to straighten them up, and the coach looks to you to straighten them up, right?
Yes, sir. I think the biggest thing of being a leader is how we go at practice. We had a bad game last game, and I think we responded well at practice. We came with a lot more intensity than we have been, and I think that's something that we can always be better at, is just keeping intensity at practice and always trying to keep each other to get better every single day.
Okay, and let me ask you this, Micah. Last game wasn't such a good game. Was that one of your 3 losses, the last game?
Yes, sir.
What do you test that to? What happened? Just lack of concentration, or
I don't say lack of intensity. We weren't as intense on defense or on offense of the ball like how we typically are. I feel that we kind of just let Loretta run all over us. Shouldn't let that happen, and I said we won't let that happen again.
Well, tonight, and Coach Crowder will tell you, tonight against the Summertown Eagles, you won't have a chance to let your intensity down because they're going to come out fired up. I know you guys will come out fired up. And it being 11-3 on the season, I mean, you improve your mark to 12-3 tonight, move on into the district. I mean, before you know it, the tournament time will be here, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
that's when everything gets real.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. That's when everything gets real. Everybody gets more excited, and the intensity that you were talking about raises up.
Yes, sir.
So
Absolutely.
so being two seniors, obviously being this your last year, kind of what is the message that you like to deliver to the underclassmen, being two leaders on this team?
Always put in extra work. Put in as much work as you can. Because you can't just come to practice and practice for 2 hours and then call it a day. If you want to get better, you have to be in the gym by yourself whenever no one's looking.
Take what you learned at practice, go home with it, and work on it at home.
Work.
And just watching films and trying to hire your basketball IQ, like understanding reads and, just simple stuff.
So really, you're just talking about work ethic, having a great work ethic and passing that work ethic along to the guys that are a little younger than you all are.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That way you can all get better together.
Yes, sir.
And I know the two of you both love basketball. So what are your goals once you leave Mount Pleasant High School? What do you desire to do?
I'm hoping I can go somewhere to play. I'm not sure wherever I can go to play at the next level. I'm trying to keep getting better as much as I can. And hopefully a scout or somebody will come see me and hopefully think that I have what it takes to help them out.
And use sports as a springboard to a higher education, a better education, better quality of life. I mean, for everybody.
Yeah. Just trying to.
That's just the way it is, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you got to use some tools that the good Lord gave you to progress along your journey in life, right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what it's all about. Now, what about you? Are you concentrated on sports? Have you got something else you're super interested in, Micah?
I wanna go to the next level, play more ball, and also get a higher level of education. So
that's what it's all about.
That's my plan.
Well, we certainly appreciate you guys coming up and talking to us tonight. Good luck against the Eagles. We're going to enjoy staying up here in the catbird seat, the crow's nest, watching you guys. And next time we're in town, we'll bring you back up and see how you're doing.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
guys.
fellas. Thank you, Coach Crowder.
All right, this is the Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week. That was Coach Steve Crowder, two of his senior players that we just talked to, as the Lady Eagles from Summertown are on the court right now and having their way with the Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers 49-4 at this point. With just over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, we ran a little over, but we wanted to get Coach Crowder and his guys in and want to get their message out as they are looking to take on a good, solid Eagles team out of Summertown. But let me tell you what, sounds like Coach Crowder has a pretty good squad himself, Chris. 11-3.
They have a really good squad. They were really good last year. Obviously, I think they need a few pieces to kind of get over that hump. But I think they're going to be a team that competes really well. And I think to his point, he's in his third season. Kind of got this well-oiled machine kind of going now. And they're going to have a really good test tonight. I think you're going to see two teams with two slightly different styles as they come up and down the floor to play tonight. And it's going to be extremely competitive. You're going to see high IQ basketball on both sides. And well-coached teams, and they're both going to have to come ready to play. Because if you're not coming ready to play, you're not going to get the outcome that you desire. So I think it's going to be a great game. I think Coach Crowder's going to have them prepared. And I just love the enthusiasm of those two young men and talking about work ethic, getting after it, staying after practice, staying focused, staying diligent, and then also the pursuit of playing ball afterwards. And I think that's probably been something that's been on their mind, since they've probably been freshmen playing. And it takes a lot to play at the next level. It takes a different level of commitment.
Absolutely.
And it takes far more than just practicing every day or playing the game every day in the gym. You have to put countless hours outside of it, just in hopes to reach the dream that you desire.
Those two players that Coach Crowder brought up, they talked about work ethic and what they're trying to pass on and set an example to the underclassmen below them that, hey, like they said, you just can't practice 2 hours a week, 2 hours a day, and become better at your craft. You have to put in the work, the time, the effort, and that is true with just everything in life that you want to get better at. From artwork to music to sports, you name it. You got to put the work in.
Sports provide opportunities for great life lessons. And what those young men talked about today was truly life lessons that need to be really talked about around the table. Coaches need to talk about that and talking about the game of life through sport.
And parents.
And parents, yeah. I mean,
kids need to have that conversation with their parents.
And any kid, hopefully that may have been listening to the radio, got to hear that whole aspect about work ethic and being, having the grit and the resilience and the tenacity and all these things that you learn through sport, which is why we, kind of are excited, why I'm so passionate about athletics, because it's more than the sport.
And why Maury County Public School System makes the investment across this county to involve all public schools that they oversee under their umbrella, obviously, and their investment in sports and into these sports programs that these kids are involved in.
And continue to support, continue to invest. And so I just was excited to hear what they had to talk about. Looking forward to the game tonight with them, and hopefully looking forward to seeing them at the next level, reach their dreams and goals. But if they're not able to play at college, you can already tell they have all the intangibles to be successful at the next level of life.
Okay. It's all right.
We're going to cheer them on all the way.
Absolutely. We're looking for a terrific ball game in this second game of the night as the boys will take the court here. There's just over 2 minutes to go. Peyton, you want to give the folks an update?
Yeah, it's Yeah, Drake, it's 56-5 right now here in W.C. Johnson Gymnasium. Mount Pleasant scores a basket.
Ashley Turner drove the middle of the lane and up and in. Beautiful shot by Ashley.
As Mount Pleasant still is yet to break double digits, Drake. Summertown with the ball. Took a corner three. They've got what appears to be their JV squad in. Mount Pleasant with the basketball. That's Ashley Turner in the corner being trapped. Back up to Jones. Skips it across the floor to Turner, who takes a three. No good.
She had a nice wide open look at the three right there.
But
and
Webster,
she drives
Yeah. Summertown the other way. Drives, kick, pass, wing three. It's good. Summertown showing no mercy, up 59-7.
Hey, these kids, these second stringers, they practice just as hard as the first stringers or harder. And when they get in the game, they're ready to take their shot too.
And I would say at this moment for Mount Pleasant, and obviously I know, Coach Eli Barnwell, and they work hard every day, but obviously this is truly an opportunity for the players to really try to get into some sort of rhythm, right? Get into some sort of offense, kind of try to start executing some of the things that you worked on practice, try to get some things going that you weren't able to get done in the first half, especially with having, a different squad out here from Summertown, and really kind of give it everything that you got right now.
Well, the third quarter buzzer sounds as the Summertown Lady Eagles pour it on Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers 61-7. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Welcome back in to WC Johnson Gymnasium, where we will start the fourth quarter of the Lady Tigers versus the Lady Eagles, where the Lady Eagles lead 61-7 over the home Lady Tigers. Lady Eagles working it around the perimeter, taking a little bit of time, trying to find an open look as they dump it down under the basket. It's good. Lady Eagles extend the lead 63-7. Mount Pleasant's Ashley Turner dribbling the ball. It's tipped, but recovered. Number 11, Jerniah Farmer turns it over, and it's down the other end of the court for a fast break layup by the Lady Eagles. Mount Pleasant really struggling tonight. The Summertown Lady Eagles team is a tough one. As Mount Pleasant throws the ball away again, and off to the races is Summertown. They're stopped, look under the basket, looks to the corner. That shot is up, no good, rebounded, taken away Mount Pleasant. That's Ashley Turner with the basketball. Top of the key. Over to Clarissa McFarland, who banks in a three-pointer as the Lady Tigers score their 10th point of the night. Clarissa McFarland with the three. McFarland has it, being guarded, looks inside. That pass sails out of bounds. Summertown basketball. 6 minutes and exactly left on the clock as the Lady Eagles have not taken their foot off the gas yet, Drake.
Well, I mean, look, let's just be honest. The second string, third string for Summertown Lady Eagles probably could beat most of the teams in this area.
They are a tough group.
They're that talented, and they start their program out so young that they become very developed athletes by the time they reach high school age.
That's right. Zarina Jones. Check that.
And again, these girls have been playing together probably since they've been 5, 6, 7 years old.
Chris, I remember multiple times going to Wayne County to Waynesboro, who has multiple state titles in girls basketball especially. But at halftime of the game, in between games for a few minutes, the community would bring out little bitty 3- and 4-year-old kids that are playing basketball on the court at that young age, and I guarantee you, every single one of those young ladies and young men on those teams at Wayne County High School were on that court at that age when they were that young.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, of course.
And that's why they win state championships, because of the development of these children at such a young age, and get them out there and get them plant a seed of motivation and passion for sports in them at a very young age.
Yeah, and that's the key, to develop the love, but that's how you build community. That's how you teach them early. Teach them to value the school, value the community, value in their peers, the level of involvement, the desire to play, to have fun, to get after it, the fans coming out and supporting, and just just making it a part of a way of life of what you do. Hey, it's Friday night. We're going to the basketball
That's
game,
right. And,
whether it's home or away.
And, of course, being good at your craft makes people a lot more interested also. I mean, winning breeds success.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Success, brings on winning and so on and so on. And the community comes out and likes to see their high school, whoever's representing their community, win the ball games, whatever game it is.
Don't get me wrong, winning solves and cures a lot of problems, but if you have that community base and that support there, it happens almost, without you even thinking about it, because you're doing all the other things right. You're building the program, you're believing in the coach, you're believing in the players, everybody's working hard. And then eventually you turn that corner and then you start being successful. And you may not win a state championship every year, but at least at the end of the day, you have a team that you put out on the floor that's going to be extremely competitive night in and night out. You got a shot.
As Summertown takes a three, it's off the mark. They're saying Mount Pleasant ball, as the Lady Eagles have poured on even more points in that little amount of time. Jones with the basketball. Summertown in a 2-3 zone, extended out. Farmer being guarded closely, picks up her dribble. Deep three, fouled on the shot, almost good. Zarina Jones will go to the line for 3 free throws here with 2:02 left to go in the ball game. First shot off the front end and out. No good. Jones. Ball rolls, back iron, no good. Jones, her last shot, nothing but net. Mount Pleasant adds on another point. It's 74-14. Long. Kicks to the wing, three-pointer up, and good. Summertown just really having their way tonight with these Lady Tigers. Out of the gate, they were aggressive. Ball tipped away, stolen. Summertown the other end. Takes it back out, looks inside, and throws it away.
Drake, let me ask you a question. When the game is like this, from an officiating standpoint, do you loosen up? Do you tighten down? I mean, what do you do?
The rule of thumb is protect the shooter and protect the rebounder in this lopsided game like it is. You obviously don't want anybody to get hurt. But the most important thing in order...
And there's that foul.
And any tough, obvious physical contact you need to get. But protect your shooter and protect the rebounder. Keep the ball in play. Because right now we're at a moving clock. The mercy rule is in effect. I think these coaches agreed at halftime it was so lopsided to just let the clock run. And that's what we've done, and we've gotten this game played in under an hour.
Summertown with another tray.
But well, it should be. It's 80-14 right now in favor of the Lady Eagles, as they have just been dominant tonight. And the
final shot at the buzzer, no good. That's going to wrap this one up as the Summertown Lady Eagles come in and take care of business, 80-14 over the Lady Tigers. We're going to take a quick break and be back after this.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Murray County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Are you tired of living with neuropathy? If you're living with pain and numbness in your feet, then you understand that most treatments only target the symptoms of your neuropathy. At the Dr. Gill Center, our customized therapies target the underlying causes of neuropathy, promoting healing and helping to restore function. Are you ready to say goodbye to pain and limitations of neuropathy and hello to a brighter, pain-free future? Call 615-794-0800 and ask about our $49 special. Take the first step. Start living pain-free with Dr. Gill Center. Call me, painfree.com.
Hi, I'm Robert Rogers at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
And I'm Michael Parks Lawrence at Parks Motor Sales Buick GMC.
Together, we're Mr. Bobby Parks' grandsons, and we run his dealership, and we are glad to be part of our local community.
Being family-owned and operated, we invest heavily in our community.
We do things like sports teams, schools, bands, you name it. We try to help everybody we can.
The reason why we do this is because we all love this community.
So come do business with us, your neighbors, at Parks Motor Sales in Columbia, Tennessee, right off Nashville Highway, or at parksmotorsales.com.
Columbia Foodland is a locally owned and operated family grocery store with a full line of dry, dairy, frozen, meat, and produce items. We focus on keeping the freshest hand-cut meat and produce items daily with the most competitive prices in town. We offer weekly ad specials as well as in-store weekly specials throughout the store. Located at 427 West 7th Street in Columbia in the former Harris Foodland location. Columbia Foodland. We're here and ready to serve the wonderful people of Columbia and the surrounding areas.
Hi, I'm Chris Chumley, owner of Expert Landscaping, LLC. Located in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee, Expert Landscaping specializes in consulting and design for all your outdoor needs, as well as installations for landscaping, pools, patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, irrigation, and lighting. Call us today at 931-374-1772. Expert Landscaping, where quality work is an investment in the future.
Office space available in beautiful downtown Columbia. Kennedy Broadcasting Company, WKRM and WKOM, has 3 offices for rent in its downtown building. Each office is approximately 18 by 18, and each includes a closet-type storage area. Included are utilities, Wi-Fi, and communal break area. Contact Station Manager Clayton Harris at 931-626-3131.
Do you wanna be a bad man? Yes, you do. Do you wanna taste sweet salvation underneath the summer moon? Do you need another hand now? Yes, you do. Go see Miss Josie down on Columbus Avenue. All right, Columbus Avenue.
Hi, I'm Matt Perales, manager of Murray County Equipment. We help you with all your agriculture and construction equipment needs. We carry a full line of New Holland tractors from compacts to high horsepower. We have a full line of Gravely mowing equipment. We also have New Holland construction equipment, attachments, and accessories for your tractors and a complete parts department. We are locally owned and operated. Come see us at 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard or learn about us on Facebook or contact us at 931-490-8183.
I'm Justin George.
I'm Corey Muehlbauer.
Together, we are Columbia Motor Company.
Columbia Motor Company offers quality pre-owned vehicles at an affordable price along with many financing options to keep you in your budget.
We are veteran and locally owned. We are located just off of Carmack Boulevard in downtown Columbia. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram or visit our website at columbiamotorcompany.com.
If you want a different and enjoyable car buying experience, please give us the opportunity here at Columbia Motor Company.
Hello, I'm Rick Whitley.
And I'm Daniel Pollard from Jones & Lang Sporting Goods. We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for the many years of support. Since 1966, Jones & Lang has been locally owned and operated and supplying teams from T-ball to college. Stop by and see what we can do for you. We offer a wide variety of services from silk screening and embroidery to our custom trophy and awards department.
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to noon. Remember, Jones & Lang Sporting Goods, the look of a winner.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
See our full line of Gravely products at Murray County Equipment, 1075 North James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia, Tennessee, or check us out on Facebook.
Welcome back into the Murray County Public Schools Game of the Week broadcast. We are coming to you live right here at W.C. Johnson Gymnasium in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, as the Summertown Eagles are visiting the Mount Pleasant Tigers tonight in what should be a terrific ball game, as the Mount Pleasant Tigers have a current record of 11-3, and the Summertown Eagles have a record of 14-4, so it should be a terrific game. But right now, Chris Boyer's brought in a good friend of his, a good friend of ours, head coach Maurice Fletcher.
Yes, sir.
And we just broadcast your game in the Murray County Conference Championship game against Whitthorne Middle School. Went up against a terrific Whitthorne Middle School team. Came up a little short the other night, but I'm sure you're proud of your boys.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I'm very
You look like you were proud. And you're welcome to tell the world how proud you were.
I am very proud of my guys. They came, they gave me everything they had, and that's what it's all about. Competing at every level. Competing at every level.
You got to just put, you got
Is that better?
Yeah, you were good with
Yeah.
catching.
So yeah, like I said, I'm very proud of my guys, just competing hard at every level of the game. And you're right, we came up a little bit short, but so somebody got to win, somebody got to lose.
And so after, and Chris, you can jump in here and make sure that our listeners understand, the season doesn't end there. Really, the area tournaments, kind of what is known as area tournaments, begin for middle school because there's a middle school state champion crowned nowadays. When back in the day we were growing up, there weren't any middle school state champions.
Yeah, that is
correct. But there is now.
Yes, that is something new that I'm experiencing this year. And you're right, our tournament starts this Monday in Tullahoma.
So what are you looking most forward to going to that tournament in Tullahoma on Monday?
Just to see how my guys respond to the game Monday. Just make sure we have our head on right. And just to come out there and compete, that's the biggest thing that I stress to my guys. Let's compete.
And what people also need to understand is Winthorne is a much larger school, middle school than Mount Pleasant.
Yes.
Even though the Murray County Conference Tournament involves small and larger middle schools, but ultimately, when the area tournament starts, you'll be playing against other middle schools that have the same number of kids that you do.
That's correct. That is
so
correct.
It'll be a little bit more of an even playing field is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I mean, right?
Yeah, it should be, but we'll just have to see how, I don't know too much about all the teams that are in it, but we're just going to go give it 100%. That's all we can do.
That's right.
And I think one of the beauties behind this area tournament, and one of the things we do as a district, we require all of our teams to compete and play in it. And the reason is because competition is very important. Oftentimes, if you just kind of stay locally and play locally, you don't necessarily know what's out there. And when kids get ready to go to high school, you kind of miss an opportunity to kind of look behind the veil a little bit and see what you got to kind of do to prepare to play those teams later. And it's often good, too, to just test where you are by traveling and go play other teams. And having Mount Pleasant go play in Tullahoma and compete, first-year coach, and they have a very, very good team. Winthorne is very good, and for the most part, other than some turnovers, really, and some free throw, situations here and there, the game is probably closer late with them having a chance to win the game. And so I fully expect, Coach, for you to make a deep run. I fully expect for you all to compete at a high level, and just excited to see the feedback that y'all going to bring. I mean, the feedback of the games, and looking forward to y'all being victorious.
And talking about going to taking your kids to Tullahoma to an area tournament, wouldn't you agree that just the experience at this age level of being involved in a tournament like that and being and realizing it's win or go home, we're backs against the wall, putting kids pushing a child's envelope, a young man or a young woman's envelope, maybe into an area they're not familiar with, going to Tullahoma, going and competing in something like this. I mean, it molds them. It makes them better kids. It molds their character. That experience helps them out for the rest of their lives.
Tremendously, it does, and that's what I'm looking forward to. The championship game on Monday I believe it's going to help us to propel us in the future. Like you said before, they're a little bit bigger. That's fine, but now we're going to learn from those mistakes. Like Chris had talked about, the turnovers, free throws. We've been working on that, and we're going to go out. We're going to give it 100. I believe in my guys, man.
And also making those kids understand when they get off that bus and walk into that gymnasium, tell them you're representing your family, your school, yourself, and don't forget where you came from. It's kind of what your grandfather used to tell you, and people are looking at you with that Mount Pleasant jersey on. So realize what type of pride and what type of responsibility you're walking into that gym with to that tournament.
Yes, sir. And that's the message I preached to them today. Actually, we had practice today, and that's what I was telling them. When you put that jersey on, you represent not only yourself, you represent me, the school, the city, the county, everybody that's pushing you along on this journey.
And Coach, understanding this is your first year as a coach, right? Talk about your why. Why did you decide to coach?
I love to push the kids. I love to push them in a way that they respond. That's one of the things I think we talked about the other day, just how they respond to what I'm trying to get them to see, the different things, different aspects about being just a person, not just necessarily basketball, but just trying to be better. Students first, then you're an athlete. You're a student athlete.
Sure.
Student first.
Well, we certainly appreciate you talking with us. We're about to get this ball game started. I know you're excited to see it, just excited as we are.
Yes.
The clock is going down to 0. We're going to introduce our starting lineups here in just a minute.
All right.
And all we can tell you, good luck. Go get them over in Tullahoma.
Thank you.
This coming week.
Let's go Tigers.
All right.
Thank you.
The way.
Now starting for Summertown to begin this nightcap of Summertown Eagles versus Mount Pleasant. We're about to get to the starters. I'm Peyton Calvert, joined by Drake Colley and Murray County Athletic Director Chris Pointer. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in as we get ready for district foes. The 11-3 Mount Pleasant Tigers, coached by Steve Crowder, taking on West Long's 12-4 Summertown Eagles.
Yeah, 2A classification. Both schools are 2A classification, and like we said at the beginning of this broadcast, 10 to 12 miles separates these two communities, two towns, and more than likely these boys and girls have grown up with each other. So
that's right. Starting for Summertown, we got number 0, Leighton Sherman. Number 3, Andrew Mabry. Number 14, Ryder Blackwood. Number 23, Sawyer Sherman. And now starting for your Mount Pleasant Tigers, we got number 3, Ryan Binderman. Number 10, Avery Johnson. Number 21, Jakari McClure. And number 23, Jaden McClure. Brother to Jakari McClure. Very, very athletic duo. They're brothers, I believe.
Yeah, and football players. For any of you Mount Pleasant Tiger football fans out there, you'll recognize both the McClure brothers as being fine football players, and we're about to tip this game off, and I'm excited to see the outcome of this one, Peyton.
Me too. It's going to be exciting. Kurt Burleson jumping center for Summertown. Avery Johnson for Mount Pleasant. Here's the tip. It's controlled by Summertown. 23, Sawyer Sherman gets it. Inside, in the lane, layup is good. Number 14, Kurt Burleson, who leads the team in points, puts Summertown up on the opening possession. Mount Pleasant back the other way, moving the ball around the wing. Deep 3 is no good. Rebounded by Mount Pleasant. That's Johnson. McClure has it. It's fought for under the basket, tied up, and jump ball as the possession arrow points Mount Pleasant's way.
Yep, they'll inbound the ball underneath Mount Pleasant's basket.
Number 1, Micah Dell inbounding it. He gets it out to Ryan Benderman on the wing.
Coach West Long has Summertown in man-to-man defense.
Backdoor lob. It's good.
By Benderman.
What a play. Summertown the other way. Dishes it down low. Takes a dribble. 2 dribbles. Layup. Blocked away. And possession Mount Pleasant as they go down the floor the other way. That's layup up, no good. McClure rebound, it's good. McClure with the putback.
Good solid offensive rebounding by Mount Pleasant. The easy putback right off the glass.
Summertown the other way. Mount Pleasant bringing pressure. They're trapping everything, ball's in the corner. Drive, shot, no good. Rebound Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant taking the ball the other way. That's point guard Micah Dell setting up his offense. Skips it across to Benderman. as Mount Pleasant tries to set something up. Mount Pleasant leading 4-2. Here in the first quarter, ball is tipped out of bounds. They say it goes off an Eagle.
It's a little bit of a lazy pass from Micah Dale over to his senior teammate, Ryan Benderman, but Summertown knocks it out of bounds. Mount Pleasant get the ball.
Down low to McClure, who does a fantastic post move and scores. Mount
McClure, big, strong football player. And that overflows here onto the basketball court.
Ball stolen away by Mount Pleasant. Here's Micah Dell. The lob to McClure. McClure puts the ball on the floor, tipped around. McClure saves it, and it goes back outside. Guard Ryan Benderman has it. Gives it off to Dale. Jaden McClure in the corner. Dale has it, dumps it inside to Johnson, puts up a shot, it's no good. Rebound and a foul. That's going to be Jakari McClure, his first, team first.
Yeah, on that rebound right there, that Summertown came down with possession of the ball, and McClure just had his arm hooked around the Summertown player's arm.
Yeah,
and pulled down on the referee, calls the foul.
It was pretty obvious there, but Mount Pleasant come out, playing solid defense.
We're having a huddle at the scorers table. Seems to be some question with the book, or they've got it figured out. Okay. 5:38 to go. Mount Pleasant up by 4, 6-2 in the first quarter.
Cole Campbell has it. Gets it across half court into the front court. Mount Pleasant with a trap. He has to dish it. Gets it to the wing. Shot, deep three. It's good. Sawyer Sherman from downtown for the Eagles.
Yep.
Mount Pleasant the other way. Dribble drive. Shots up and good.
Beautiful little jump stop about 12 feet away from the bucket right there as Ryan Benderman just dribbles past just below the free throw line and nails it.
That's fantastic. Mount Pleasant with the pressure. Ball's deflected, goes out of bounds off of a Tiger. Eagles retain possession. Summertown making some substitutions as number 20, Graham Howell, comes into the game. They will inbound on the sideline right next to Mount Pleasant's bench. As Ryan Benderman gets a hand on it, knocks it back out of bounds.
Good quick hands by Ryan Benderman right there. Kind of another lazy pass.
Summertown
he reaches out there and knocked it out of bounds.
This time going to pass the backcourt. Deep three, off. Long rebound recovered by the Eagles. Corner three, that's Burleson. It's off. Rebound Summertown. Third time's the charm. Kurt Burleson, number 14, with the putback.
Yeah, Burleson's good size. He's their big guy on the inside. Talking about Burleson, he'll be the man to be putting back jump, picking up the defensive rebounds and putting back offensive rebounds.
That's right, Mount Pleasant working the ball around. It's a deep three, no good off the back iron as Micah Dell tries his luck from downtown. Summertown dribbles into the lane, kicks back out.
Mount Pleasant playing their own version of a man-to-man defense.
It's very aggressive. Dribble drive to the basket. That's up and good. Summertown takes the lead 9-8 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Nice little double clutch layup there, driving down the left-hand side of the lane. Up and in for Summertown. Then to take a 1-point lead.
Three ball, McClure, it gets nothing, and there's a foul called on the loose ball. Who are they going to call it on?
Mount Pleasant. Now, I haven't seen Jaden McClure play a lot of basketball, but I'm just going to guess that might have been a little bit, a step or so outside his range.
I think
right
so.
There on that last
just
shot.
a smidgen.
I mean, you know.
Shooters shoot, though, Drake.
I believe me, I've shot plenty of air balls in my day.
Didn't stop you from shooting.
No, but then the coach said, get a little closer to the goal next time.
Summertown with possession of the ball. Mount Pleasant extending their pressure. Deep three. Sawyer Sherman off the back iron. Long rebound. Ball goes to the Tigers.
And I tell you what, Sawyer Sherman, these last couple of times, these last 2 threes he's taken and missed, he's been a good 2 steps behind the arc.
Yeah.
Easily. Maybe 3.
Coach Wes Long's got the faith in him. He knocked down one tray earlier.
Well, he's still in the ball game.
Mount Pleasant coming the other way. Ryan Benderman, top of the key, working on his defender. Gives it off to Dale. To the corner, Jaden McClure. Gonna have to work it back around. Ryan Benderman drives, pull up, good.
That looks like that's number 3 for Mount Pleasant. Ryan Benderman really likes that little, about 1 step below the free throw line, in the lane.
Shot rattled around, tray ball, good.
That was a 3-pointer that bounced around there.
That was. Summertown leads this ball game 11-10. Not anymore.
It's Benderman again from around the free throw line. Someone doesn't have to get somebody on him. He's getting heated up.
And a travel called on Summertown. He got caught taking too many steps. Ball will go to Mount Pleasant.
Yes. They're adjusting the score now, adding a point to Summertown's total to make it a 12-12 ball game with 2:22 to go in the first quarter.
Ryan Benderman gives it off to McClure. Mount Pleasant swinging the ball around the perimeter. Jaden McClure, top of the key. Mike Adele has it. Setting up the offense. Benderman drives, spins in the lane. There's a foul called. Basket's good, but no, it was on the floor.
As he was driving, he had not started his intention to shoot.
Ryan Benderman with a heck of a move there. Gets to the basket. Just fouled before the shot, so Mount Pleasant will inbound. To McClure. Missed the layup. You got to have those.
Got to have those. Jakari just could not put the ball in the hole. Beautiful.
Summertown makes a move. Might have got away with a travel. Missed the shot. Rebound taken off by Mount Pleasant, and we've got a stoppage. That's what you put the volleyball net in, the volleyball post.
That is correct. The volleyball post there at mid-court, the little...
latch?
Well, the cap that covers up that hole, it had come loose. The referee fixed it, stopped the clock for a second.
And now
here we go.
Summertown sets up in a full court press. Mount Pleasant got to break it. Mike Adele takes it, has no trouble getting it across half court. Into the front court is Mount Pleasant. Ryan Benderman has the ball, backdoor lob, beautiful backdoor cut, and the Dale's shot is no good.
He just bounced across the rim there to the other side.
Summertown Eagles the other way. That's Kurt Burleson. Kurt Burleson's going to pull up from deep and drain the 3 ball.
Kurt Burleson, number 14 for Summertown.
I've got an X beside his name because that guy's an X factor.
Okay. I'll go with that.
He is. He leads the team.
If you say so, Peyton, I believe you.
He leads the team in what?
In points.
How many Burlesons are there on this team?
Well, one of them left and went to Loretto.
I know it. Very familiar with that situation.
Mount Pleasant down the other end. It's good. Ryan Benderman went up, scores the layup. There might have been a foul called on should have been a foul called on McClure.
Coach Long felt that McClure just took out Burleson right there out of that play.
I think he kind of hip checked him. There was no call.
Both of them went to the floor, and Coach Long said, "Where's the foul?" And
didn't get it.
The referee didn't pay much attention to him. So
Summertown leads by 1 with 35.5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Been a fantastic game so far, guys.
First half's been highly entertaining.
In for the Tigers is number 0, William Brooks, a guard. Mount Pleasant killing time. Dale has it. Summertown, the man-to-man defense. Benderman pump fakes, drives. There's Brooks for three, nothing. Saved by big Jakari McClure. Rebound up at the buzzer, no good. Zion Hollis's shot is no good, and that's going to end the quarter where Summertown leads 15-14. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in the second quarter.
Don Pepe's, best Mexican food and margaritas in town. Fresh from scratch and served sizzling at your table. We welcome everyone, including large parties up to 60 people. Private room, outdoor patio, full bar, fresh guac at your table. Come enjoy a taste of Mexico. Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. 2 locations to serve you. 1202 South James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia and 1203 Murfreesboro Road in Franklin. Don Pepe's, the new taste of Mexican food.
Back here in W.C. Johnson's gymnasium, home of the Mount Pleasant Tigers, where they're in a dogfight with the Summertown Eagles. Distant rival, super close down the road. It's been a fantastic game so far. Can't wait to see what the rest brings us as Summertown inbounds the ball from the sideline at half court. And the second quarter is underway. Cole Campbell running point for the Eagles. Ball's in the court. Off to Sherman. Backdoor cut. Layup is up and in for Cole Campbell.
Yeah, beautiful shot. Put a little spin, put a little English on the ball on the reverse layup. Right off the glass, up and in.
Zion Hollis takes the 17-footer. It's no good. It's off the back rim. Ball was slapped around and last touch by an Eagle, the ref says, so Mount Pleasant will inbound under their basket. Gets it to Brooks. Good ball movement. That's Micah Dell in the corner for three. It's good.
Beautiful corner shot by Micah Dell. Received the ball just in one fluid movement. Went up with the jump shot. Nailed the three.
This ball game's deadlocked at 17. Summertown drives, kicks, shot. In and out, no good. Rebound, Burleson takes it up over 2 defenders and scores.
Yeah, number 20, Zion Hollis, had good position right there. He just should have, instead of trying to block the shot, just turn around, get big, hold your arms up, make the offensive player shoot over you.
Pass into Jakari McClure as he's fouled on the loose ball.
By Sherman. No, man, I'm sorry, that's not correct. He's giving it to, looked like number 14 then. Looks like Burleson got that one.
Jaden McClure comes back into the game for the Tigers. In for the Eagles is Andrew Mabry as Mount Pleasant will inbound the basketball. That's Ryan Benderman, front rim and out. Dale with the rebound and then stolen away.
Yeah, bad pass by Dale right there. He should have backed the ball out. Got it to his point guard.
Summertown the other way, off to Burleson. Burleson against McClure. Burleson drives, hammered on the layup. Burleson to go to the line for 2.
I think they're going to get Ryan Benderman, number 3, on a reach-in hack right there. As Burleson was driving to the hole, left to right, just below the free throw line, and Ryan Benderman reached in and hacked in.
Kurt Burleson's first free throw hits the front rim and rolls in for the Eagles. Burleson's second attempt is good. Summertown leads at 21-17, applying a little bit of pressure to the Tigers. Benderman with the ball, gives it to Dale. Dale setting up a play. No count on him yet. Dale kicks it to the corner to Benderman. Benderman over to McClure. Dale with the shot. It's good.
That's a deep 3 right there, Chris Pointer.
Summertown with the 3 of their own. Bang! Sawyer Sherman.
We see some satellite shots tonight, dude.
Absolutely. Mount Pleasant gives it into McClure. Back out to Brooks. His three's off the back rim and out. There was a scuffle down under the basket for it. The ref says it was last touched by a Tiger. No. Check that, an Eagle. So Mount Pleasant retains possession. On the inbound is Benderman. Over to Brooks. From the wing, his three is nowhere near the mark.
Second air ball by Brooks. I might be getting Brooks out of the game. I think that's what
Summertown comes down.
Coach Crowder's doing right now.
Missed the layup. There's Benderman. He misses his layup. Ball's on the floor. Summertown's got numbers. No, one. What a hustle play by Dale. Burleson comes up with it and is fouled. Driving is on the floor.
Fouls on Brooks from Mount Pleasant.
As he bumped Burleson there. That sets the Eagles up under their basket to inbound. Brooks coming out. Avery Johnson coming in the game for
Mount Pleasant.
That is correct. Inbound, no look pass, tipped away by Johnson and stolen. Then ripped away from McClure. Burleson goes up and blocked. Rebound, Summertown, no good. Johnson with a tough rebound as he landed hard, and they call a travel on Avery Johnson as took a hard spill on the floor there going up for that rebound.
Yeah. Anytime you go up in the air, go to the floor with your knees, backside, and that position of the ball, it is a travel.
That's right. Summertown deep three, back iron and out. Fight for the rebound is Jaden McClure, and then we've got a foul.
A lot of physical play right now on this court.
Very physical.
That's right.
The referees are calling what needs to be called. They might want to tighten the screws just a little bit. Try to get these players from hacking each other, running into each other, pushing each other.
After the foul on Sherman, Mount Pleasant gets it across half court and sets up their offense. Mike Adele gives it to McClure. Gives it to Benderman. Back to McClure. Dribble drive. Ball is tipped up in the air, but Benderman comes down with it. Summertown leading this game 24-20 over the Mount Pleasant Tigers. Jaden McClure, three off the mark. Jakari McClure put back, no good. Rebound, Eagles.
I don't understand why Jaden McClure is not on the box.
As big as he is, as strong as he is.
Corner three, Summertown in and out. Taken off there by Mike Adele. On the break is McClure. His layup is good.
He need to be right there the whole game.
That's the Jaden McClure game. Is up close around the rim, rebounding, defending, not outside the three-point line. Shooting.
We got a timeout. No, a travel is called against the Eagles. That will give the ball back to Mount Pleasant. As I missed it, Drake, but
it could have been a little shuffle of the feet. So the referee just wouldn't pull it out of the air without it being there.
That's right. Mike Adele, the point guard, sets up a play. Gives it off to McClure. Over to Dale. Back to McClure on the inside. Fall away shot. Back iron and good. Ties the game. Jakari McClure with the fall away post move. Crowd really into this one. Summertown Burleson with the ball. His post move is good. Kurt Burleson off the baby hook puts Summertown in the lead once more. Bad pass.
Oh, good pass, bad hands. I mean, you know, it wasn't in the best position as far as the pass goes, but he should have caught that ball.
Absolutely. Summertown comes down the other way. Burleson is hacked by Jaden McClure under the basket. That's going to be the third team foul for the Tigers. Jaden McClure, his first of the game. No, they're saying Burleson was, no, okay. Burleson thinks he's shooting, and he was not, in fact, shooting.
It looked like the push, the contact happened before he went up, so.
Summertown will inbound the ball under their basket, leading 26-24. Wide open Summertown Eagle, back rim and out. Rebound Summertown, put back up, no good. Fought for and gained by Avery Johnson, who pushes it up to McClure. Takes his man, gives it back to Avery Johnson, who traveled. No.
Yeah, it looked like he probably shuffled his feet a little bit before he gave that pass up.
Avery Johnson commits the travel, and that's going to give the ball back to the Eagles. This gym is rocking now, Drake.
2-point ball game with just over 2 minutes to go in the half.
Burleson, corner, three, off the mark. Rebounded and put back.
Good defense by Mount Pleasant.
Ball's tipped, it's on the floor. Summertown comes up with it. That's Jackson Bennett. It's tipped away again and stolen by Avery Johnson. And Mount Pleasant has the ball. And Micah Dell is fouled there.
In the backcourt.
By Cole Campbell, commits a little frustration foul.
If you're not in Mount Pleasant, you need to get here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is going to be one heck of a game.
The ending to this is going to be, this is an electric game.
It's a little ragtag. It's a little scrappy, but hey, that's the way these two teams play. They both are fighting for the win tonight, and right now, with 1:54 to go in the half, and Mount Pleasant down by 2, looking to tie it up right here.
Preston Haywood checks into the game
going on
for the Tigers. Benderman has it, fakes a shot, gives it over. Haywood now has it, up to Dale. Back over to Benderman. Haywood steps back, three, short. Rebound Summertown.
Follow your shot.
Summertown off and running. That's Jackson Bennett, pulls it back out. Jackson Bennett, corner three, in and out. Rebound Mount Pleasant.
Yep.
Ryan Benderman shuffles, kicks over to the corner. That's Micah Dell. Corner
Good shot,
three.
Michael. Good shot, Michael.
Beautiful, beautiful shot, Micah Dale.
Micah Dale.
He needs to be shooting it more this game. That's his second one.
With a pretty shot. Stolen by Dale. Goes up for the layup, and it's blocked. Wow. Kurt Burleson with the rejection.
Beautiful defensive play by Burleson. As Dale stole the ball, drove the right-hand side, looked to have an open layup, and then Burleson from behind comes back and swats it away.
Looking like LeBron James in the finals. Burleson is.
Micah Dale looking to open up. Coach Wes Long has already said he's had enough of Micah Dale shooting those three-pointers, Chris. Yeah. He's put somebody on him now. He's tightened his defense.
I don't blame him.
He's extended the defense out past the arc on Micah Dale.
Micah Dale has it. Kicks it to Benderman, wide open, three, in and out.
Big rebound, big rebound.
Jaden McClure fights, spins, good! Jaden McClure with a grown man move like Chris Porter said. Mount Pleasant leads 29-26 with 16 seconds. There's Burleson.
Good block. Good block.
Ryan Benderman with the rejection. Burleson went up with a post move, and Ryan Benderman said, no, not today.
He just returned the flavor from the block on the other end that Burleson had.
That he did.
I mean,
Mount Pleasant up 29-26, 14 seconds left. Corner three, good! Leighton Sherman with the tray.
Sherman tank with the tray.
Reverse layup, Benderman, no good. Rebound tapped around and fighting for it. There's the buzzer. Nothing's gonna come of it. This ball game's tied 29 all at the half. What a half of basketball.
And I told our listeners, just hang tight. We're gonna have a heck of a ball game on our hands tonight, and sure enough, tied at 29 at halftime. We're gonna take a quick break.
That's right, Drake. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back right after this.
Don Pepe's, best Mexican food and margaritas in town. Fresh from scratch and served sizzling at your table. We welcome everyone, including large parties up to 60 people. Private room, outdoor patio, full bar, fresh guac at your table. Come enjoy a taste of Mexico. Don Pepe's Mexican Grill. 2 locations to serve you. 1202 South James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia and 1203 Murfreesboro Road in Franklin. Don Pepe's, the new taste of Mexican food.
We at Hollins Pharmacy must be doing something right. We've been providing pharmaceutical services in the Middle Tennessee area for over 60 years. The guiding principles of our business are fast, accurate, friendly, personal service. We do not have long waiting lines, and our phone calls are answered by a staff member. We strive to get to know our customers by name, not just a date of birth or number. We are your locally owned hometown pharmacy, and we appreciate your business. We urge you to come visit us at Hollins Pharmacy, 1608 Hatcher Lane here in Columbia.
Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street in Columbia. All fresh American food. We hand pat our patties daily so you can enjoy the best burgers in town. Come enjoy anything from our outdoor patio to a burger paired with a cold beer to a Reuben or even our ice cream floats and everything in between. Voted Muletown's best burgers, that's Bypass Deli, 1806 Shady Brook Street. Bypass Deli, serving Columbia since 1966.
And welcome back into the Maury County Public Schools Game Day of the Week. We are live, and that's no jive. Straight out of W.C. Johnson Gymnasium in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, as the Summertown Eagles and Lady Eagles have come to visit here in Mount Pleasant. Right now we're at halftime of the boys' game that is knotted up 29 apiece. Just over 7 minutes to go, still left at halftime intermission. But right now with us, we've got 2 Lady Tigers seniors and their head coach, Eli Barnwell. And Coach Barnwell, all I can say is that, let's talk about Summertown girls first. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They're pretty darn good.
I think they've got a really good shot to make state tournament in March. So
well, yeah, and let's just be honest. We all know, and anybody from around these parts know, Summertown is no stranger to the state tournament.
Yeah.
Boys, girls, softball, baseball, just about every sport that Summertown's been involved in. And it looks like they're on the way to football after beating Lawrence County earlier this year with just their 6th season in or whatever it is. But it's important, I think, for you to go up, for you to, and your team to go up against highly athletic, experienced teams like that, because it can only make your team better.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree?
Yes, sir. I mean, we played tough schedule. We played Richland and Forest and now Summertown and Loretto this week.
And all those teams are terrific.
They all got a good shot.
They have a very storied women's program, especially in basketball. I mean, and also among other sports, but especially in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And so by you testing, if you're going to play, it's kind of like in the old days I used to play a little bit of tennis. I always want to play tennis against the best. Why? Because it can only make you better. Don't you agree with that?
I do. I mean, and it helps you when you play teams that aren't quite to that level in a way, because you see the really good and then you see the teams that are solid but not quite to that state tournament level. So when you play them, the little things that you struggle with at a team against Summertown Loretto are a little easier when you play teams that are other than that.
And so tell our listeners a little bit about you, Eli. Now, Eli, head coach, Mount Pleasant Lady Tigers. You cut your teeth on coaching, so to speak, I guess it's Santa Fe.
Yes, sir.
Which is a unit for any listeners that don't know. Santa Fe is one of our 3-unit schools here in Maury County Public School Systems. And so how many years were you coaching at Santa Fe?
I was only there last year. Last year was my only year.
Well,
So
you're coming up through the ranks pretty quick.
Well, I was fortunate that I grew up with my dad being head coach, so I was around it a lot. And then,
are you a gym rat? Are you considered one?
Unfortunately, yes. At times I never left.
Well, you know what? Gym rats make the best coaches. I guarantee you that. Now, let's talk to your girls a little bit. Ashley Turner, number 23, you're the point guard for the team. I noticed you running the show a little bit, trying to get your teammates open. And you've also got you're a senior this year. You've also got your classmate, Addison Sinsat.
Yes, sir.
And Addison and Ashley, tough game tonight. I mean, but like I was talking with Coach Bartlett, you get an idea of where you would like to be at some point as a team. And I know it's tough right now. You've only got 8 squad members, which is, it keeps you limited, keeps Coach Barlow limited, keeps you guys kind of winded throughout the game and trying to get a break, right? So tell us a little bit about going up against competition like Summertown and the Rockets from Forest and these teams that are in this area, and Wayne County. I mean, I don't know if you guys have them on the schedule, but they're another team not far from here that has a very storied program with the state tournament and their women's program. Tell us a little bit about your mindset and what you tell the underclassmen leading into games like this.
Well, it's just hard for us because we've had a different coach every year, even since middle school. We get a new coach every year. We lose players. I think me and Ashley, we played together since 6th grade, but we haven't grown up playing basketball together as Summertown, Loretta, all those schools do. We just go into our games open-minded, just trying to make ourselves better, not necessarily trying to win every game, but just trying to improve on ourselves and our team.
Don't you feel it's about doing what you're coached to do? And I think Coach Barlow will agree. If my players will do what I coach them to do and give me 110%, then there's nothing to complain about, right?
Yes.
Now, mental errors, mistakes, they're going to happen. But if you give 110%, Ashley, and you're coached and you do what he coaches you to do, then you're feeling pretty good even after a lopsided loss like tonight. Would you agree with that?
I like playing competition like that. Yes, it sucks to lose, but it teaches you more about the game and like seeing what other people do on the court, and it just kind of teaches what. Yeah.
Well, and I think it's all about at this age and you guys' age, and not that you all agree, but it's about, and Coach Barlow, you'll agree, it's about character building. It's about being responsible. It's about learning how to take the losses as well as the victories, right?
And I'll say this about these two and the other 6 is it's been tough and rough at times, but they always play hard and get out to it, and they come back the next day with a smile on their face, ready to go and practice. And I know it's my first year, it's my first high school head coaching job, but I can't expect any more from them because they do what I'm asked, they show up, and they're always competitive and try the best they can every time.
And just remember this, with all the crazy stuff going on in the world, this is just a game, it's just a basketball game. It's a lot more serious stuff. So when you get down on yourself, get down on your teammates, get down on, like you said, just on yourself, there's a lot more stuff going on in this world that can be a lot worse. And we certainly appreciate you spending this time with us. Coach Barlow, good luck with you,
yes, sir.
to you and your team the rest of the season. And we look forward to keeping up with you guys.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, we're getting ready. We're a minute away from tip-off from the second half of this tied-up ball game between the Summertown Eagles and the Mount Pleasant Tigers live, and that's no jive. Straight from W.C. Johnson Gymnasium. And the call on the game by Peyton Calvin. So just hang tight.
Yeah, Drake, we've got about 30 seconds until the third quarter tips off, second half. This game's been exciting. game's been a heck of a game. Both teams playing hard, and we'll see. They're all deadlocked at 29. See who comes out on top of this one. The Battle of the Border in Maury County Public Schools Game of the Week. Third quarter action coming at you shortly, Drake, as Mount Pleasant is set to inbound the basketball and get this game back going. Mount Pleasant inbounds the ball to Dale. It's had a heck of a game so far. Gives it to Johnson. Avery Johnson to Jakari McClure. Back to Dale.
Mount Pleasant looking to be a little bit more deliberate right here.
Here's Benderman.
Nice step through. Beautiful step through from the left-handed side for Ryan Benderman as he lays it up and in off the glass.
That's right. That gives Mount Pleasant the lead. 31-29. Tipped and stolen away. Benderman. Euro step through the lane. Down it. Ryan Benderman with the Euro.
Mount Pleasant out quickly to a 33-29 advantage here in the third quarter.
Nice lay there by Cole Campbell of the Summertown Eagles. Cuts the lead down to 2. Mount Pleasant going quickly up the floor. Gives it to Benderman. Benderman drives and is fouled. Benderman's got some smooth moves out here.
He does. That Euro step, the step through when he got the defender on his back on the left side of the goal for his first goal of the second half.
Fantastic.
Just good. And you know what that is? That's basketball knowledge.
That's it.
That's having a high basketball IQ.
That it is, Drake. Benderman with the ball, top of the key being guarded. He drives, he spins, fumbles the ball. No need to fear. Micah Dell is there. Kicks it to McClure. McClure goes up, misses the layup. Here's Summertown running on the break.
I think.
Stop, pop, 3, off, tipped, no! Rebound, Mount Pleasant. McClure is hit and hit hard by an Eagle as he attempted.
Sherman stepped right in front of him as Jakari McClure secured the rebound and headed back down to his offensive end. Number 0 for Summertown. Sherman just stepped right out in front of him and body blocked him to the floor.
Yes, he did. This game's physical, Drake. Micah Dell with the ball in the backcourt, gets it across the timeline over to Benderman, who sets up their offense. Jakari McClure to Jaden McClure. Back out to Benderman. There's Micah Dell in the corner. Foot rim, no good. Rebound, Micah Dell, pull up, rolls around, no good. Rebounded Summertown. Cole Campbell.
That could have easily been a foul right there.
Yeah,
over the top.
Yeah, he was bumped in.
Cole Campbell on the drive, no good. Rebound, Burleson goes up, and it's a jump ball. I don't know about that call. That was close.
I know Coach Long didn't like it.
And these Summertown fans definitely didn't like it. But the possession goes to Summertown as Coach Long is letting this ref hear his side of the story. Summertown.
As he always does. You know, that's part of the coach's responsibility.
Sherman, deep 3 off the front rim and out. Rebound. And another jump ball. Possession arrow, Mount Pleasant. Wow. Number 3, Andrew Mabry with a lot of duress from another Mount Pleasant defender.
2-point game. 2-point game. 5.5 to go in the third. Mount Pleasant with the advantage.
Mount Pleasant working it around the perimeter.
Yeah, they're much more deliberate here in the second half, getting into their offense.
Absolutely. Micah Dell setting things up, directing traffic. Kicks it to Hollis.
I would imagine they're trying to work Benderman to get open, or Micah Dell.
Jaden McClure travels. Check that. Jakari McClure gets called for steps there.
We probably just ought to be calling them Jaden and Jakari.
Jaden and Jakari.
You see what I mean? If we say McClure, does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, it makes sense, Drake.
So, on the floor right now, we've got Jakari is on the floor.
And McClure going to get called with the foul there.
Yeah, Jakari bodied up right there, and they tried to trap him defensively. Tried to trap Summertown defensively against the sideline, but he bodied up on him and put too much contact with his body.
They ended up calling it on Avery Johnson, his second. And there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick one with them. As Mount Pleasant leads Summertown 33-31. Don't go anywhere.
Hello, this is Rick Tillis from Tillis Jewelry. What is a full-service jeweler? Experienced staff, custom designers, in-house jewelry repairs, and beautiful jewelry. Yes, at Tillis Jewelry, we are passionate, knowledgeable, and committed to integrity. We strive to be the best in our community and in our profession. We build long-term relationships and become part of family traditions that will cross generations. We delight clients by providing an unparalleled selection, superior service, and exceptional value. Tillis Jewelry, we exceed your expectations.
Welcome back in to W.C. Johnson Gymnasium, where Summertown is trailing but has the ball. 33-31 is the score. Hand check, Micah Dell was guarding Andrew Mabry tight and just reached and got a little bit of arm there, Drake.
Yeah, if you're going to reach, if you're playing defense and you're going to reach in, you're taking about a 50-50 chance of getting a foul called on.
Absolutely. Summertown working it around. Here's Burleson at the high post, looking, being double teamed, finds a teammate open. Burleson back, kicks it to the corner. Tray ball is off. Long rebound. They're going to call a foul on Jakari, number 21. Going up for the rebound there.
Yeah, they got Jakari McClure for a push underneath the goal as he did go up and secure the basketball on the missed shot. But they got him for a push before the ball went up. Now he's pushing again.
Three is good.
Jakari McClure needs to be careful on pushing underneath the goal as shots are being put up.
Sawyer Sherman with the tray puts Summertown back on top, 34-33. Here's Mount Pleasant, Benderman. Benderman being guarded tightly. Drives, passes to Hollis. Good. What a pass. Good finish by Zion Hollis. Another three for Summertown. That's Sawyer Sherman. Bang! But a technical foul is called after the play.
Yeah, number 23.
Sawyer Sherman.
Sawyer Sherman gave the three-point signal to a Mount Pleasant player after he hit the long three. And that is a taunting type of play that the TWSAA has told their officials to not allow happen on the floor. Now some officials,
Micah Dell shooting the technical free throws.
Some officials look the other way in that situation. Some officials are very particular and tight on that. But as soon as he hit the three, he turned to a Mount Pleasant player and his bench, held up the three signal, which is drawing attention to yourself, and according to National Federation High School rules, is against the rules.
That's right.
And is considered an unsportsmanlike act or conduct.
That's right, and Micah Dell goes to the line, knocks down two. This game's tied at 37. Here's Jakari McClure driving, and a charge on Jakari McClure, who dropped his shoulder, went in for the strong post move, but was called for the charge.
He's got to go around that man. Spin move, something, anything.
Jakari McClure still has a lot of football in him.
Too much football right now.
I hear all the basketball. I'm just telling you.
Kurt Burleson dribbles up the floor, passes to the corner, back to Burleson. Jakari McClure on him tight. Kicks it over. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Jackson Bennett with it. Kicks it over to Sherman. Sherman to Mabry. To Burleson in the corner. It's short. Rebound, Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant running the floor. Fast break. That's Micah Dell to Ryan Benderman for three, front rim and out. Micah Dell secures the rebound for the Tigers. Ryan Benderman with it.
37-37 with just over 3 to go in the third.
Jaden McClure spins. Double team goes through. The foul and the basket. Jaden McClure and one.
I thought there may have been a few extra steps, but you know, the pivot foot has changed from year to year.
Jaden McClure just taking the ball strong to the hole, using the window, using the glass.
Free throws off. Eagle down. That's Andrew Mabry.
And Jakari McClure is going to have to quit playing so physical and pushing the other team around on this floor. He's going to be on the bench in the fourth quarter.
That's his fourth foul, Drake.
And part of the issue was, and Coach Derek Boyd just said it to him right there on the bench, he's not playing smart. He's not playing smart. He's playing overly physical. He's getting after it and he's not playing good basketball.
What these physical
he's
basketball
better than that.
What these physical basketball players have to realize on the court is there are 6 eyes of officials watching 10 players. And I promise you, once you've got 3 or 4 fouls on you, they've been watching you the whole game.
Summertown almost turns it over, but Jackson Bennett has it, gives it to Burleson. It's good from 12. Mount Pleasant down the other way. That's Benderman. Spins, loses the ball. Ball's on the floor. We got it tied up, and we got a jump ball. Arrow points to Summertown. Graham Howell checks into the game for the Eagles.
39-39, 2.5 to go in the third. Both teams have scored 10 points in this third quarter. We were tied at 29 apiece at halftime.
Burleson with it. He's wide open from 3. No good. Rebound, Avery Johnson.
Personal foul situation. Mount Pleasant has 5 team fouls, while Summertown has 4.
Micah Dell with the nice moves. Gives it off to Jaden McClure. Back to Dell for 3. Off the front, in and out. Here comes Zion Hollis with the rebound and the putback. It's no good. Summertown going on the break. It's turned over. Jaden McClure with the steal. He's going the other way. Layup is good. Coast to coast. Jaden McClure in the lead.
Both teams in the bonus.
Summertown pressured. Kicks it off to Cole Campbell. Campbell drives.
Oh,
and was
bailed
hacked.
out. Referee bailed him out right there. It looked like he didn't have anywhere to go, and at the last second, he's going to put a foul on
Zion Hollis. Hacked.
Number 20, Zion Hollis from Mount Pleasant. Goes to the line to shoot 2. Down by 2 with 1:39 to go in the third.
Campbell's first free throw is up. It's nothing but nylon. Cole Campbell to tie the game. It's good. 41-41. Ball game's tied. 1:35 left to go in the third quarter. Mount Pleasant with the ball. Ryan Benderman running point, directing traffic, trying to set up a play. Gives it off to Dale. To Johnson. To Jaden McClure. Dribble drive. Spin. Up. And in and out. Avery Johnson battling for the rebound but can't get it. Summertown's on the break. Jackson Bennett to Kurt Burleson. Layup up. Good. Summertown leads 43-41, but here comes Jaden McClure taking it all the way to the hole for a Mount Pleasant score.
Just under a minute.
43 all. 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Highly physical matchup. Burleson pulls up, front rim, no. Cole Campbell, rebound, put back. He got it.
Relentless offensive rebounding by Summertown. Gets him a 2 points and a 2-point lead with half a minute to go in the third quarter.
Micah Dell, top of the key. He's got the count on him, has to do something. Kicks it to Benderman on the wing, who's just going to waste time. Mount Pleasant holding for the last shot of the quarter.
I think it's either Benderman or Dale. Micah Dale will take this shot. Just like Benderman,
7 seconds left. Benderman drives, kicks it to Avery Johnson. Blocked off the glass and blocked again. Shot at the buzzer and no good. Just off the rim. Wow.
Kurt Burleson for the Summertown Eagles.
Back-to-back blocks. One off the glass.
He not only blocked the first one, but he blocked the second one.
He did.
My goodness.
Fantastic defensive play by Kurt Burleson.
Ladies and gentlemen, get to Mount Pleasant.
Burleson was having none of it. None of it. Not any of it.
Get to Mount Pleasant, ladies and gentlemen.
The ball game score going into the fourth quarter. Summertown Eagles up 45-43 on the Mount Pleasant Tigers. We're going to stay right here. Drake.
I don't see why we would go anywhere else. Live, W.C. Johnson, wherever he is, he's looking down and enjoying this game. As we are coming live to you, broadcasting live from W.C. Johnson Gymnasium, Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. About to start the last quarter, 8 minutes left in a 2-point ball game as the Summertown Eagles enjoy a 45-43 lead. And the Mount Pleasant Tigers will get the ball first at half court to start the fourth quarter. And folks, don't go anywhere.
Don't do it.
Because I got a feeling we might be looking at overtime.
It might be that time,
This ball
Drake.
game has been that tight, this close the whole way.
Benderman puts the ball on the floor. He recovers it. Jaden McClure in the corner, and he travels. Being guarded tightly by Burleson there.
He was, but he's trying to get turned around and get the ball to one of his teammates. I think he just shuffled his feet before he was either going to step out of bounds. But before he did that, he shuffled his feet and got called for the travel.
That he did. Cole Campbell running the point. Summertown crosses half court. Jackson Bennett with the ball, being guarded tightly. Nice backdoor cut. Pass to Burleson. His layup is good.
Burleson is really a tough player. Solid fundamentally.
Mount
and has a
Pleasant.
knack for the scoring.
That he does. Micah Dell working on a defender.
Good defense. Really good defense by Summertown.
And a time. Did they call timeout? Micah Dell is down.
Timeout Mount Pleasant. As they maintain possession of the ball. But really good defense by Summertown's number 3, Mabry. As he was fundamentally what you're taught as a young basketball player is to step side, get your arms out to the side, and step side to side. Don't cross your feet over, just step. And stay in the center of the ball handler and watch the ball handler's waistline. Do not watch his head. Do not watch his hands, because you can get fooled by their movements right there. And I'll tell you what, Bakery just was textbook right there and just about almost caused the turnover. But Coach Steve Crowder got the timeout in time. So Mount Pleasant maintains the ball with 7:17 to go in the game. And Mount Pleasant down by 4. They need to get a good, clean look at the bucket, score, and not give the ball back to Summertown to extend this lead any more than 4 points.
That's right, Drake. It's been so close. But Mount Pleasant and Summertown neck and neck here. Summertown up by 4. Here's Benderman working on his defender. Kicks it to Brooks, thinks about a shot, goes inside to Zion Hollis. Last touch by Hollis. That's going to be Eagles basketball.
Yeah, Hollis just was on the left side of the goal, down near the baseline, and he received the pass, but just fumbled it right out of bounds. So here goes Summertown looking to extend the 4-point lead to 6 or 7 this trip.
Ball tied up, but we got a foul first.
On number 0, Brooks for Mount Pleasant. He stepped in, reached in trying to steal the ball from number 12, Campbell of Summertown, and got his arm. The official was right there, 6 feet from it.
Micah Dell and Jakari McClure check into the game for the Tigers as Summertown inbounds the ball from their sideline.
Jakari McClure with 4 fouls.
Got to be careful.
That's 6.5 minutes to go in the 4th.
Summertown working the ball around, gets it to Burleson, layup, automatic. when Burleson gets in that range,
he's hard to handle. He's good size. And like I said, his basketball IQ is very high. He knows how to get a defender on his backside and get the open shot.
That he does, Drake. Benderman, pump fakes, shots, hits nothing. Saved by McClure. Benderman scores the layup.
Terrific play by McClure as he picks up the air ball from Benderman. Falling out of bounds, throws it back to Benderman in front of the goal, and Benderman puts it up and in.
That's right. 49-45, 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Summertown leads with the ball. Shot up. No foul called on the shot. Long pass. Just a little too much mustard.
A little too long of a pass to lead pass to Brooks as he slams into the wall underneath us. Looks like he's going to be okay. Now, kids at this age can take it, even though he's holding his side a little bit.
Yeah, they're conditioned well.
That's going to hurt tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Not right now, though. Adrenaline's too high. Summertown facing pressure, gets it across half court. In the front court is Summertown. Leading 49-45, kicks to Burleson, top of the key.
Mount Pleasant really needs to settle down and get a defensive stop right here. With 5.5 to go, and they just did.
Tip. Jakari McClure tips the pass, gets on the floor.
And got fouled. I think by number 12. Now,
Cole Campbell. Cole Campbell with the foul.
In the back, in Mount Pleasant's backcourt, so they'll inbound the ball here with 5:25 to go, down by 4. Both teams have one team foul apiece at this point in the fourth quarter. Now they have to accumulate 5 to go into the 1-and-1 bonus situation.
I don't think it's 1-and-1 anymore. It's 2 once you hit 5.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Well,
so how long since I've refereed the ball game?
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Jaden McClure gives it to Ryan Benderman, top of the key. Mike Adell trying to shake his defender, has to kick it to Brooks on the wing. Brooks dribbles out, gives it to Jakari McClure. To Benderman in the corner. He drives. That's Jaden McClure. Foul.
He's going to get Burleson for the foul right there, but I'm going to tell you what. You come inside around Kurt Burleson, you are going to be tested on whether you can put that ball up and in the goal.
That's right. He's a defensive stopper.
And Jaden McClure just found out again, but he got fouled according to the referee. Hits the first front end of the first free throw of 2. Making a 3-point game at this point.
Jaden McClure at the line, hits his first one. Cuts the lead to 3. McClure, no good.
Tremendous rebound by Benderman. He puts it back up and in. Incredible. Benderman came around the left side, picked up the missed free throw. Summertown did not block out, and he puts it back up and in to make it a 1-point lead for Summertown now.
And then on the defensive end, deflects the pass. So Summertown will inbound under their basket.
I mean, they might need to call him Ryan Superman. Superman instead of Ryan Benderman, because I'm telling you, he's doing it on both ends of the court for Mount Pleasant.
That he is. Summertown takes a 3. It's no good. Gets it inside to Burleson. Burleson goes up and scores over Jakari McClure.
That was just pure brute strength that got that ball up and in the hole by Kurt Burleson with just over 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Summertown by 3.
Jaden McClure took a 3, and Ryan Benderman shot, fouled on the shot. Ryan Benderman.
Jaden McClure took an ill-advised 3-point shot. Summertown came down with the rebound, and Ryan Benderman runs into the middle of 3 Summertown players and steals the ball away. Then gets fouled on the shot.
And goes to the line and knocks down his first one. Ryan Benderman is playing like his life depends on it right now, Drake.
That's right. I'm going to start calling him Ryan Superman.
That is Superman.
I'm going to call him Ryan Superman from here on out.
And he knocks the second one down.
1-point game, 1-point Summertown lead. You want to take a quick break?
Yes, sir. We'll be back after this quick break. 50-51, don't go anywhere. And welcome back in as Mount Pleasant trails 51-50 to the Summertown Eagles with 4 minutes to go in the game. Wow.
Hang tight, folks. It's going to be a fun 4 minutes. Just don't go anywhere. Turn the volume up.
Summertown with the ball. Kicks it inside to Campbell. Campbell's bumped
by Brooks. Brooks reaches in, knocks the ball away, and in the process also made contact with Summertown player. Summertown inbounds underneath their own goal.
Up by 1. Summertown gets it to Burleson. His shot is no good. Here comes Ryan Superman. Jakari McClure on the fast break. Goes up and gets hammered. He's going to the free throw line.
Nate Burleson thought he got fouled on the Summertown end of the court. They did not call it in transition. Jakari McClure took the ball full stride.
His first free throw is up and good.
Went up to lay it in. According to the referee, he got fouled on this end. So 51-51, folks.
To take the lead, McClure got it. Mount Pleasant takes the lead for the first time in a while. 52-51.
What a way to kick off the Maury County Public Schools game of the week for this season with a game like this tonight.
Absolutely.
And Burleson
drives in and gets the and one.
Yes, Burleson puts it in. Burleson puts it in, and he goes to the line to finish up the three-point play. If he hits this one, he'll put Summertown up by 2 with 3.5 minutes to go in the fourth.
Burleson been an X factor tonight on both ends of the floor.
Absolutely. I think he and Ryan Superman,
players of the game. Burleson's free throw.
It has to be, both of them. If you could give 2 player of the game awards, I would say already Superman and Burleson. Lazy pass,
turns the ball
lucky to
over.
get that back.
McClure, that's Jaden McClure.
Jaden McClure. Coach Steve Crowder wanted the timeout right there, but didn't call it quick enough. And Jaden McClure is going to be called for the blocking foul right here.
As Andrew Mabry drove in and took a heck of a shot there.
No free throws as of yet. Still 3:05 to go. Both teams, Mount Pleasant with 4 team fouls. Summertown with 4 team fouls. So on the next one, they're going to be shooting the bonus in case it's not a shooting situation or a shooting foul.
Summertown inbounds it to Campbell. Campbell passes it over, almost stolen by Dell.
54-54.
Burleson high post free throw line, makes a move, goes up, misses. It's no good.
And he got the foul on the way back.
Wow, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, Burleson can't believe he missed that shot. I mean, he was right at the goal. I mean, he was there. All he had to do was just
and that's going to put
a layup.
Mount Pleasant is in the bonus now, as they will shoot free throws the rest of the game.
And it rolled off the rim. Burleson on the rebound, on the attempt to get his missed shot back. Came over the back of Jakari McClure, who's at the line to shoot 2.
That is correct, Drake. No more 1-and-1s.
Okay.
McClure's first one off the left iron and out.
Need I say, every free throw for either team is paramount at this point of the ballgame.
McClure knocks down the second. Mount Pleasant takes a 1-point lead. We got a timeout on the floor. We're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere.
Got wings? Alex's Tacos and Wings, winner of the best Mexican food and tacos in Murray County. But did you know that we also have all kinds of the best chicken wings? What's your favorite flavor? Like 'em hot? Pair your meal with a drink from the bar. Delicious food for the entire family is moments away. Alex's Tacos and Wings, 2202 Circle Drive in Columbia. Visit alexstacosandwings.com or check us out on Facebook. Alex's Tacos and Wings. Come take a bite.
Welcome back into W.C. Johnson Gymnasium here in Mount Pleasant, Tennessee, where we've got a barn burner between
fantastic ball game.
The Mount Pleasant Tigers and the visiting Summertown Eagles. Mount Pleasant up 55-54. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Summertown with the ball. The crowd getting into it.
Summertown.
Layup, no good. Burleson rebound, put back, no good. Rebounded. Jakari McClure, who takes it all the way in and scores! Coast to coast.
Well, look at me. Steve Crowder, Coach Crowder needs a coach. Just over 2 minutes ago, he's got a 3-point lead.
Tipped away, Jakari McClure.
Well, looked to be a completely off-balance just prayer to throw up as a shot. Went in the hole.
It did, Drake. He found it. And put his team up by 3.
Yeah, I'm sure they looked at Kurt Morrison right here.
Summertown,
Kurt Superman guarding
is fouled on his shots.
Superman's guarding him, and Superman's call for the foul is Ryan Benderman. Fouled the other great player for the other team. Kurt Burleson goes the line with 2 shots to try to cut into this 3-point Mount Pleasant Tiger lead with 2:02 to go in the 4th quarter.
This game's been back and forth.
It certainly has. Hard fought, physical. Coach Crowder complained of him, said he wanted a foul call on Jakari McClure right here on this last shot. I didn't see anything really. It looked like he was off balance, falling to the floor. He throws the ball up. It goes in, goes off the glass, which goes to proof, kids, you listen out there, the glass is your friend.
Use the glass. Burleson at the line, knocks down his first one.
Burleson's some type of player, I'm telling you. You can tell this kid for Summertown has spent a lot of time on somewhere near a basketball goal.
Absolutely.
I don't know whether it's in his driveway, it's in the gym, it's nailed up to his granddaddy's barn, I don't know, but he's been somewhere near a basketball goal most of his life.
Daddy, I wouldn't doubt that at all as he knocks down 2 to cut the Mount Pleasant lead to 1. 57-56, Tigers up. Jakari, check that, Jaden McClure in the game. Kicks it to Brooks, who takes a deep 3, and it's no good. Jaden McClure fights for the rebound and gets it, and Micah Dale is going to reset the offense.
Mount Pleasant by 1, just over a minute and a half to go in the game.
Micah Dale down to Jakari McClure, gets hit, no call. Kurt Burleson takes it the other way. And a timeout this long. We're going to stay right here.
Mount Pleasant coaching staff, Derek Boyd, Coach Steve Crowder, R.C. Brewer, they're hot and they want to know why the contact on Burleson on this offensive bit of the floor was not called. Looked like a pretty good block to me. I know there's a little body contact, but once that contact is made by the defender with the ball and there's no hand contact, then they allow a little body contact to go on underneath after the fact, after the ball is blocked.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So if I'm guarding you and you go up for a shot, and I reach up and touch the ball, and then my body inadvertently touches you following me after I touch the ball, then a lot of officials, and really by rule of the book, that's just incidental contact.
Okay.
Now, if I go up and I'm guarding you and I hit your arm instead of the ball, then I foul the shooter, and there's a foul on me. But once you make contact with the ball, incidental contact really doesn't matter.
That is correct. All right, good take, Drake. Summertown to inbound under their basket. Burleson with the ball. Gets it to the corner.
They're definitely looking to set up Kurt Burleson right here.
He's chilling in the high post. There he is. Makes a move on McClure. Gets fouled. That's Jakari McClure, and I believe that's his 5th foul. Kurt Burleson goes up, makes a move, gets the contact. Oh, no, excuse me.
Jaden, they call on Jaden.
Jaden McClure.
I'll tell you what, it's not whoever, Jaden, Jakari, I don't care, LeBron, whoever, as Burleson hits his first one and ties the ball game up with 1:14 to go, whoever is guarding Kurt Burleson, that's not an easy task.
No, not at all.
They're having a lot of fun.
He's shifty. He's shifty player.
He's a great player, and there he hits his second one to put Summertown up by 1 with 1:14 to go. And I think then Brooks for Mount Pleasant, number 0, has some blood or something on his uniform, and they're making him come out, get it addressed.
And Avery Johnson's going to check in and take his spot with 1:14.
I don't know what he had on his shoe or what he's going to have to do.
I don't know. That's interesting, Drake. But we got 1:14 left. Mount Pleasant trails 58 to 57.
Superman has the ball. Ryan Superman Benjamin.
Here he is. He drives. Guarded tightly. Jaden McClure thought about a 3, didn't take it. Gets it to cutting Mike Adele. And whistles blood. 3 seconds.
He's got 3-second call.
Jakari McClure.
With a minute to go on Mount Pleasant. Jakari McClure just was standing kind of right there, I think, in the hot spot, watching the ball be passed around. Not him waiting for somebody to shoot so he could rebound, and got caught in the lane too long.
That's a costly turnover, Drake. As Summertown up by a point, has the ball. Timeout, Summertown.
Yeah, Coach Westlong wants to regroup. Summertown will have the ball just below half-court line across from the scorer's table when we come back to play.
That's right, Drake. Wow, what are your thoughts on tonight's game so far? I mean,
it's been a fantastic game. It's what we thought it would be. 2 talented teams, 2 winning teams. I mean, there's only seven losses right now at this point in the year between the 2 teams, 1 with 4 and 1 with 3. So, when we know going in, this will be a hard-fought game. Only 10 or 10 miles separates the 2 communities from each other. Not to say they dislike each other, but they're familiar with each other. And this being the case, Summertown got a 1-point advantage with roughly 49 seconds to go. Both teams in the bonus.
Here we go. Inbound Summertown. Number 0 has it. That's Leighton Sherman being guarded tightly. Kicks it to Campbell. Then over to Jackson Bennett. Who finds Sawyer Sherman, drives. His layup is no good. Batted around. Burleson has it. It's tied up. And the possession goes to Summertown. They called a jump ball.
Burleson on the rebound. Burleson and the Mount Pleasant player went up, grabbed the ball, and fell. Both of them fell to the floor, holding on the ball. Jump ball's been called with right at 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Summertown will have the ball underneath their own goal, up by 1. And what they have to watch is that inbound play where Burleson flashes underneath the goal, and there's that quick inbounds pass to Burleson. But I think with the lead.
Summertown player falls on the inbound timeout.
Now,
Summertown, we're going to keep it here.
Now, they couldn't find anybody to get the ball to within the first 3 seconds, so your inbounder is on strict instructions. Just call a timeout.
That's it. And they've got 2 left, 1 left now. Up by a point, 29 and a half seconds left.
I really don't think Coach Long will try to work any type of inbound play right here. I think what he'd love to do is get the ball safely inbounded and get it to one of his point guards, one of his ball handlers, his best passers, his best decision maker on the court, and let them work the ball around until Mount Pleasant decides, you know what, we're getting too low in the game clock, we got to foul somebody.
That's right. And do you think Mount Pleasant comes out and immediately fouls?
No. I think they're going to try to play some defense. Okay. I would instruct my players that if you foul, go for the ball.
Go for the ball.
Make an attempt to steal the ball, knock the ball away, whatever it is. Make the foul count and try to knock the ball loose so your teammates can pick it up and come down to this end and score.
Well, here we go. Summertown comes out in a stacked look off the inbound under the basket. 29 and a half seconds left. Here we go, inbound to Burleson. Burleson's going to dribble out. He's double teamed, but he's fouled. Late whistle there, but I do believe there was some contact. Either Jakari McClure or... And they did call it on Jakari McClure. So that's going to send... No, they called it on Ryan Benderman. So that's his 3rd foul of the night. Kurt Burleson at the line to shoot 2, up by a point.
I didn't get the number of it.
First free throw.
Missed the first one.
Rattles around and goes out.
I know Coach Crowder from Mount Pleasant is not happy about that call, but hey, this might be the best thing that happened to his team.
That's it.
As Kurt Burleson misses the first one.
Jim is loud. Burleson's 2nd free throw is good.
2-point game. 26 seconds to go.
59-57 Summertown.
I find Superman. Where's Superman with you? He doesn't have a case,
he's got the ball. Benjamin, no! What? He traveled, what? It looked like Benjamin went up for the shot and his shot was blocked and he rebounded it. But the ref under the basket said no, the ball wasn't tipped. Benjamin threw it to himself and in return traveled. And the ref reverses the call. No, timeout Mount Pleasant.
So what you had right there, Ryan Benderman for Mount Pleasant went in, drove the right side of the bucket, went up for a layup, and as he was going up, the ball was knocked loose from his grip as he was going up for the shot. The ball went up in the air, did not touch anything, and then when Benderman came back down the floor, he re-caught the basketball.
He did.
The official determined that he walked with the ball. Kind of like throwing the ball up in the air, catching the ball, landing back down on the ground with the ball. It looks like a walk, but if the ball is touched by a defender, tipped by a defender, you're legal to do that.
That is correct.
Which is what I think happened. I think the official got turned around a little bit, and now they've corrected the call. And with 13.4, Mount Pleasant inbounds the ball underneath their own goal.
With Mount Pleasant looking, scanning the floor, gives it to Superman. Over to Micah Dell. In the corner is McClure.
7 seconds.
6, 5. Micah Dell, pull up, no good. Ball's tipped around. Summertown comes down, and Summertown is going to come away with the win. No, wait. We've got a huddle.
They might put 1 second back on the clock. If they want to get the foul, they would say 1 second. So 1 second.
There was a foul on the play. Micah Dell drove in from the corner about 12 foot away, faded away, missed the shot, and then the ball was tipped from there, and Summertown ended up with it in the shuffle.
And then in the last seconds, Mount Pleasant reaches in, gets a hack. So there's 1 second left on the clock. Terrific ball game. Both teams should be proud of the effort tonight. Both coaches should be proud of their team. Two good teams going at it.
Sawyer Sherman at the line for the Eagles. He shoots 2.
He'll shoot 2.
With 1 second.
Summertown up by 2, now 3. He hits the front end of 2.
And now, if I were him, I would just throw it as hard as I can off the rim. Second shot, it's good. That's game.
Timeout by Coach Long.
As Sawyer Sherman comes in and ices it for the Summertown Eagles. What a contest this has been, Drake.
I don't think Coach Crowder and Coach Boyd are very happy right now with the officials, but overall, I think the officials done a terrific job tonight. I don't have any problem with the majority of their calls. I mean, look, officiating is a tough career.
Gig.
It's a tough gig. There's not a lot of people that sign up for it, and you're not going to get all of them right. But if you can get 9 out of 10 right, you've done a heck of a job.
Absolutely.
So, and I think these officials have tonight, and they should be commended.
Mount Pleasant heaving it up. There's a shot and a whistle. Ryan Benderman shoots. That's the game, folks. Summertown Eagles come in to W.C. Johnson Gymnasium in Mount Pleasant and wins it 61-57. And there's a little bit of a discussion going on between officials. Ball game, it's over. Summertown wins 61-57. We'll take a break and be right back, wrap this thing up.
Sure, let's do that.
Is your insurance up to date in today's world? Foster Insurance Agency is an insurance agency you can depend on for your commercial and personal insurance needs. Foster tailors insurance coverage to meet your unique requirements stemming from years of experience and represents several top-rated companies such as Erie Insurance. Call Mike Ford or Jimmy Ford today at 931-388-8365 or stop by their convenient Columbia location at 204 West 4th Street. Foster Insurance, serving Middle Tennessee since 1952.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ford, Foster Insurance Agency here in downtown Columbia. We've been here since 1952, located at 204 West 4th Street. We specialize in commercial insurance. We write home, auto, and life insurance. We write anything from your bulldozer to your helicopter, from churches to bars. Come see myself, Mike, Shelby, or Nikki. We'll be happy to take care of you. We specialize in service.
Welcome back in to the post game of the Maury County Public School Game of the Week.
And what a game it was.
Wow.
The girls' game, the girls' game not so much.
Yeah.
But the boys' game made up for it. I'm telling you, it was back and forth the whole game. If every Maury County Public School broadcast game of the week bar was going to be like tonight, I'm doing every one of them.
Absolutely, Drake.
We need to do every one of them because it was really exciting. Both teams fought extremely hard. They leaned on their superstars. That's Kirk Burleson for Summertown.
That's right.
And Ryan Superman Benderman for Mount Pleasant.
Yes.
Along with the McClure brothers, who were strong on the inside defending. Kirk Burleson, Summertown won. But what can you say about it? The guy is smooth. He's a big kid, but he's super smooth. especially around the bucket. It's like he has eyes in the back of his. He knows where he is. Every time he gets close to that bucket, he knows exactly where he is, where the bucket is, and where the defender is.
Yeah, he's got great IQ, like you said, great size, and you get him in that high post area,
and his
lights
teammate.
out.
Look, head coach Wes Long for Summertown and his teammates, they look to him in the big moments. He's not scared of taking the ball, getting the ball like he did tonight, and being the man in a big moment in a ball game when you need a bucket, when you need a free throw, when you need a big defensive play. He had multiple blocks.
Oh yeah.
On the defensive end.
Yeah.
That were really kind of hard to believe.
Yeah, he blocked one off the glass, and then in the same possession gets up and then blocks another shot.
That's right.
I mean, he's just terrific. But
and let me tell you what, let's give Coach Steve Crowder, Derek Boyd, R.C. Brewer, the whole staff here at Mount Pleasant High School boys basketball team. I mean, look, Summertown's tough. Summertown's a tough out for any team that plays them. And Mount Pleasant, these kids tonight, they played their heart out and gave 110%. There was no loafing. There was no extracurricular, unsportsmanlike stuff going on with their teammates. They were there out on this court tonight to win the ball game, and that's what they tried to do. They just came up a little short.
That's right. I mean, you can't win them all, but they put out a great effort. Also, I'd just like to take this time to thank our sponsors and thank everybody that makes this broadcast possible.
The Maury County Public Schools, #1, and everybody who sponsors high school basketball, high school sports in general on WKOM and WKRM. We just thank you so much, and hope you will continue to be involved as we try to promote amateur athletics, high school athletics here on WKOM and WKRM 103.7, our sister station.
That's right, Drake. Well, I appreciate everybody who tuned in and listened to the Maury County Public School Game of the Week, where Summertown Lady Eagles took care of business, and the Summertown Eagles also came in, took care of business. It was a close game, Summertown winning 61-57. I'd like to thank you all for listening, and have a good night. I'm Peyton Calvert.
And I'm Drake Colley, and hey, I look forward to next week.
Absolutely.
If it's half as good as this one, it's worth tuning in.
Count me in.
There you go.
Thank you, guys.